Hello, welcome to the preseason anime show where I talk about a bunch of anime and then imply that I may or may not watch them someday until I actually just don't watch them at all for the most part. Or maybe I just watch like one or two episodes and then they stay on my on hold list for the next 5 years. Well, hey, I am making progress if you haven't seen my Finish or Fail series, so there's that. Anyway, sometimes my, I don't know, sense of humor is often like mistaken as anger or like dread, unenthusiasm. And that might be especially the case today. I might seem just a little down, a little maybe unhappy, annoyed, or just more jaded than usual. But I don't mean that. Legitimately doing this because I want to. It's just that I've been extremely busy for the last couple of weeks. If you haven't seen my Twitter, I've been really, really busy with some major stuff for the last couple of weeks. So that's why I haven't done this yet. In fact, normally, I just got a text. Usually I would do this live because I think that's a fun thing to do live. But because of how busy I've been, I just have not had the time to look at the seasonal anime chart until literally right now, March 31st, the day before spring 2023 starts. So I apologize for the lateness, and I apologize again for the tone if it comes off as negative, something like that. I don't mean it. I enjoy watching anime. Sometimes I joke about it. Sometimes I joke about the things that I dislike, or I'm very upfront about the things that I dislike, and just kind of blow that out of proportion. But again, I'm doing this because I want to. So thank you for taking time out of your day to watch or listen along with this video. And I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you're watching in the comments. Let me know whatever I missed or was wrong about. By the way, I'm going to try being a lot more quick this time around, so I might not be as thorough as I would be for other stuff. That's also just because I've been busy and I'm really tired, and it's already 2. I sleep during the day. I'm usually like going to bed at this hour because I work at night. So I'm going to try keeping this to 2 hours because that's just what I really need to do. But I got a big ass energy drink to tide me through. Now it's in front of my screen. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, also this is the first one of these I've done with my new microphone. Hope you enjoy that. Cool. I sound so clear. I sound so crisp now. Ooh. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. So spring 2023. I don't know what the hell's going on. By the way, I love advertisements. I fucking love advertisements. I love it when fucking ad blocker doesn't do shit. Oh, wait a minute. I can do that. I didn't know I could actually block things manually. Fuck you, my anime list. Fuck you, Yashahime, even though I actually liked that show. Bam! They're gone. Fuck you. Here, hide ads. You have to pay my anime list $3 to hide ads. Not anymore. Get wrecked. Damn, showed them. Alright, let's talk about Kimetsu no Yaiba. Demon Slayer. Swordsmith Village Arc. This is the 3rd season of Kimetsu no Yaiba. I have not seen season 2 yet, so I don't really have much opinion of it. I just laugh at the name Entertainment District Arc. What? That is the dumbest name of an arc anyone could have ever come up with. Like, that was the best you could do? Really? Like, I don't know. What about like Black Market District arc? That would have been kind of interesting, I suppose. Believe it or not, I'm still watching this. I'm still watching the TV cut of the movie, which I already saw. I saw the movie, but then they got really cute and then put the movie on TV as a TV show. But whatever, you know what? This series is literally printing money, so they are going to capitalize on it. And good on them for, excuse me, good on them for capitalizing on Yaiba so quickly. Like they've been making crazy time with these new seasons. Like season 2 was last year, and we're already getting season 3, and I imagine it's going to be a 12 episode season or thereabouts. Oh, it's a Man with a Mission OP. Okay. This is a hot take, but I actually don't enjoy Yaiba's, or not Yaiba, Man with a Mission's OPs all that much. In fact, I don't think I like Man with a Mission's music all that much. Just in general, like they have some good songs. They'll have some bangers every now and then, but I've really tried listening to them more and more, and I'm just like it's like I don't know, it's whatever. They just kind of exist. And also with Mile, if I'm pronouncing that right, Mile, whatever. So that's kind of interesting. I don't have any strong feelings about Yaiba in general. It's a series that exists to me. It's decent. Um, and there was lots of debate, especially right now, because recently there was this clip that went viral on Twitter from, I think it was either the movie or it was actually no, I hadn't seen it before, so it was season 2. And it's just like, this is the best animation of all time. Just objectively the best animation ever created because someone went into After Effects and applied every single lens flare and particle burst and fractal lighting and fucking drop shadow and fire animation that their library had over like 3 dudes scream, like 3 frames of a dude screaming. It's like, whoa, my animation. That's the kind of shit that I hate from UFO Table. That's the shit that Tales of Hysteria had way too much of. And what was the other thing that they did like right after that? Token Ranbu. Yeah, they did a Token Ranbu that was just After Effects fucking overload. And that shit annoys me, but for what it's worth, UFO Table does do really, really, really good 2D animation, and when Yaiba isn't so effect heavy, it does look really, really good. Or even sometimes when it is effect heavy, like it is kind of cool. I don't know, there's just like this particular look to it that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Like the last episode of season 1, where they had like the main villain guy and he was like real spooky and they tried being like real abstract with it. That was the shit that I didn't like. But the rest of the show I thought looked actually phenomenal. Like I love Tanjiro's sword, the little water effect, if that's even like a CG effect or a 2D effect. I actually have no idea because it blends in with the rest of the show so well. It looks fantastic. So they do a lot of good stuff. The show has good character designs. Like overall, it's a solid production. I just think that people look at special effects and it's like, oh, whoa, Kimetsu. And the thing is, I think people get really attached to the special effects because that's not something you really see in anime all that much. Because everything is, animated by hand usually. It doesn't have the like Hollywood SFX that you see in like every movie ever nowadays. So when you take that into anime, I guess people just get impressed by seeing that because that's just unusual, but I don't really buy into it personally. That was just a random rant about Yaiba because I have no other real strong feelings about it. The story of it is so okay. It's about a guy who lost his family. He becomes a demon slayer because there are demons that need to be slayed. And it's got wacky anime characters. It's got some cringed, but it's also got some funny guys who are also cringe. And no, I'm not talking about Tanjiro. I'm talking about Inosuke. Inosuke's my guy. He just screams at stuff and should be locked in jail. Like this man is a menace to society. He should not be roaming the streets of whatever era Japan this is. But he's funny. I enjoy him. This guy, jail is too good for him. He just deserves to be straight up fucking shot in the head and killed. He sucks. But there are other characters that are fine. It's like whatever, and that's about it. There's no strong feelings about it. I'm not entirely sure why some people have been so attached to this story, like especially the manga. When the manga was in its final chapters and its final arc, it sold like 8 billion copies per month, and that's like how. And the manga looks fucking terrible, but it's like what? like this is what's so good. I don't know. I don't get it, but it's not like bad or anything. Because obviously, when something gets this popular, there are lots of people who love to be like, "This show fucking sucks. It's the worst thing ever. What's wrong with the youth of society being brainwashed by After Effects SFX?" But it's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. If the best and most popular and biggest anime of the season is a 7 out of 10 for me, or rather of all time is a 7 out of 10 for me, so be it. What am I going to do? Fucking cry about it? There's better stuff. There's worse stuff. That's about it. So yeah, but I will watch this at some point. I might as well just plan to watch it now. I do have a season to watch of it, but that's why I have my finish or fail thing that's getting me through anime. Um, I think I completed 5 anime last season. I'm like 10% of the list. um, yeah, but it's okay. Like that's just about it. It's just okay. I'm sure I'll watch second season and it'll be enjoyable, and then by that time I'll be able to watch the third season. It'll already be over. It'll probably be 2024, so I'll be doing Finish or Fail 2023, and I'll watch it, and it'll probably be okay. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. I'm excited for that. Yay. Because you know what? I enjoy watching 7 out of 10 anime. Call me crazy, but that's all right with me. And speaking of 7 out of 10 anime, the third season of Doctor Stone. Now, this is a little bit odd or awkward for me because I've actually, like, low key forgotten what has happened in Doctor Stone to this point. I remember how second season started. I actually don't know. Wait a minute. No, I don't remember what happened. Was the tournament arc in 2019? Was that the first season of Doctor Stone or was that the second season? I remember the tournament arc very vividly, but I need to get a recap of Doctor Stone. It's been a while since I've seen any of this. It's only been 2 years. It hasn't been that long since the last installment of Doctor Stone, or I guess technically 1 year because there was a short movie that came out. So I guess hopefully I'll watch this and it will be a nice refresher of what's going on because it's not just like a one-off. It's not just like some random movie they made like like an anime original movie. It says it does adapt a few chapters of the manga, so that's cool. How many chapters of the manga are there, by the way? It's shown in Jump, so 233. Wow, so they're not even a third of the no. Yeah, they're half. They're more than a third of the way in, but they're like basically the third season here is only just going to get across the first half of the manga, so that's interesting. If they're I imagine that they plan on adapting the entire thing. That's interesting. Don't know who's doing the OP or ED. Dr. Stone has never had particularly great OPs or EDs, so whatever. And the series is just okay in general. It's about a guy who, it's really about an entire world that just became petrified one day. I think it was all humans, if not all life on Earth was petrified. We'll talk about all life because plants weren't petrified or anything. I think it was just like all humans were turned to stone. And then like 1,000 years later, or two, it was like, what, 2,000 years later? Yeah, the main character was able to awaken because of some mysterious, like, natural thing that happened. And it's like it's so ridiculous. Like the concept of it is so ridiculous, but it's fine because then it's like, oh, it's you get teenage anime characters doing all this crazy stuff, like building a society and that develops its own like specific rules, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. It's a very interesting series. I don't take it that seriously, but I don't think you really have to. It's again like Yaiba, 7 out of 10. It's plenty enjoyable. It's all right. It's pretty good. So I will watch that, and I gotta, you know what, I'll do this right now. uh Let me get Dr. Stone on here because I gotta do this. I legit forgot that this happened. That'll be a very easy sort of thing, or actually maybe I won't even do that. Maybe I'll just I don't know, wait for like 2023 finish or fail or winter 2023 finish or fail, and then who fucking cares? I'm overthinking it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. Point is, I will watch this. So, oh shit, I said watching. No, that's illegal. It's not out yet. Oh wait, no, this is the OVA. Fuck, I'm dumb. I don't know how this website works. All right, there we go. Yay! All right, speaking of 7 out of 10 anime, there is a second season of Tonikaku Kawaii, aka Fly Me to the Moon. Why is it not called Fly Me to the Moon? Is that a copyright issue? I mean, they have it on Crunchyroll. The manga is on Crunchyroll, I think, as Fly Me to the Moon. Or it has, like, Fly Me to the Moon in the title. I don't know, dude. It's fucking dumb. English titles fucking suck. Did I miss something? There's a Tonikaku Kawaii Seifuku special episode released fall 2022. Oh. Did not know this was a thing. Tsukasa's Kitchen with a musical note. So it's like, Tsukasa's Kitchen. A music video for the song Tsukasa's Kitchen by Akari Kito. It's 1 minute. Wow. That's an easy add to your My Anime list, fellows. So Tonikawa, I guess it's called. Is an anime about a guy who meets a girl and is like, this girl is my wife now. And she's like, okay. So they live together. They start living together. And it's just like this nice, cute, wholesome romance. That's about it. I don't have anything really to say about it, and you may notice that it is actually listed as on hold. That's right, I have not finished the first season. I got halfway into it, and I don't know, stopped for no reason. I just, like, lost momentum, I guess. It's very okay. That's about it. It's like a 7 out of 10, okay, rom-com. Kind of cute, kind of endearing. I see some people who are like, really enthusiastic about it. Some people really like the main girl, but even the main guy, like, he's kind of like the shy, flustered rom-com male protag done exceptionally. You know, he's not like this total wimpy loser dude. He's like he's just literally just figuring things out, like figuring out what affection for another person feels like, which is totally fair. I can appreciate that. I do remember these two characters though. There were some side characters. The side characters in this series sucked. I do remember not liking it. I think it was these two. Maybe it was someone else. I don't know. But there were some bad characters in this series. I also don't like the look of the series overall. Like Tsukasa has a good character design, but I don't like her in the anime. I don't know. There's like something off about her. I think it's the kind of muted coloring, you know, like she should be more vivid than she really is. Kids WB. Show this to kids. It's an anime about raising a family. Whoa, see, like I said, it's about raising a family. I'm thinking about that Carrie Fisher clip that Red Letter Media posts in like all of their half of the bags, where she just says it's about family, and that's what it's really all about. when talking about something that had absolutely fucking nothing to do with family. That's me with Tonikaku Kawaii. It's about family. That's what it's all about. Yeah, see, it's just about like this chick being. Fuck! What did I just open? Oh my god! What did I just fucking click? There we go. Yeah, I hate how like. Yeah, see, this is what I don't like. This is like why is this anime so foggy looking? Why does it look like they drew an actual image of her and then went into Photoshop and turned the lightness up so that it kind of has this cloudy look and filter on it? Why'd they do that? Get rid of that shit. I don't care if the people of Japan have really sensitive eyes where they just explode if they see a vivid color of red on their screen. That is kind of a thing, by the way. That's why if you ever watch like My Hero Academia and the screen gets like way darker sometimes just for like seemingly no reason, it's because the colors are too bright and they literally have to fix that shit so that no one fucking dies of epilepsy. Thanks, Pokemon. Thanks, Pikachu. Thanks, fucking Porygon, you piece of shit. That's why Pokemon has not had a Porygon episode in 20 years, because it fucking killed people. I don't think it actually killed anybody, but it was a very big issue that has had massive repercussions. Pikachu versus Porygon is like the Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson for Japan. We cannot escape it, even to this day. So yeah, Tony Kawa. Solid anime, will watch whenever I am able to watch it. Alright, so let's get out of sequels. Jigoku Kuraku. Okay, I was like, for some reason I saw more syllables in that word than there actually were, and it was very weird. Hell's Paradise. It's an anime by Mappa, because Mappa is animating everything. I have no idea what the hell this is. Its themes are gore and historical. Gore is a theme now, I guess. Okay. Hell's Paradise. Jigo Kukuraku. I thought I said it was by Yuki Kaiju, or Yuki Kaji for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Yuki Kaji has a manga now? It is a Shonen Jump Plus manga that is already finished. Interesting. Like I said, though, I have no idea what the hell this even is. I've never heard of it. No one in the world has ever said this. Millennium Parade and Sheena Ringo doing the OP. What? Ringo Sheena, huh? She's been around for a very long time. She did the Rakugo Shinju OPs. Both of them. This one especially. This is the greatest OP of all time. That's interesting. What is Millennium Parade? Did the music for the 2045 standalone complex. I think I remember this OP being really good, actually. If this is what I think it is. Oh, by the way, this also has the best Millie OP or ED. Okay, is this the one I'm thinking about? This is! Oh, yeah, this is the one with, like, all the parts and all the building. This OP fucking rules. This OP was so sick. Okay, so it's this guy. Cool. Looking forward to this. This is going to be a banger OP. I'm going to say it. This is strong contender for OP of the season right here. All right, let's see some character designs. What's going on with this dude? He's got big hair. Relationship status, married. Well, with hair like that, he has to be just rolling in pussy. Oh, look at this. Cool. This definitely seems like my kind of guy. He looks a little bit tired. Is he like a sleepy, smug, edgy dude? If so, he just like me for real. Wait a minute, he's fucking married and he's 16? What the fuck? You're fucking married? How about instead of getting some bitches, why don't you go get an education? You're a goddamn child. What the hell? Why is he married? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's like a time period thing. Maybe this is a timepiece. So this takes place in a time where it's not unusual at all to be married at 16. Maybe that's what's going on. What do these character designs remind me of? I want to believe they remind me of something. Yuzuriha. They remind me of... I'm feeling something about... At least the anime character design. Hey, voiced by Rie Takahashi. She's finally getting... Is this going to be the season of Rie Takahashi? Is she going to make a comeback this season? Because I already know we've got Konosuba coming up. Oh, wow. This is so funny. They got Chikahiro Kobayashi and Chiaki Kobayashi in this anime. I always mix these two up. Every time I see them in casting lists, I think they're the same person. That's awesome. That's hilarious. So yeah, that had to have been intentional. I don't know what the character designs remind me of, but they do remind me of something, and hopefully in a good way. Who is directing this? Probably some random guy, because that's what Mappa usually does. Although, actually, maybe not really. It's the guy who directed, not Kakegurui, but the Kakegurui spinoff. What is this? Don't Stay Gold. What? Boys love drama, organized crime. Okay. Yeah. Looks like he's done. What is this? This is a full-on movie. Another boys love drama erotica with organized crime. Yo, what? Interesting. Um, I don't know. But that's the director. Done random stuff basically. All right, let me read up what this actually is. Gabimaru, the Hollow, a ninja of Iwagakure village known for being cold and emotionless, was set up by his. Oh, so he's definitely a tired, edgy dude. That's what the main character is. Hell yeah. Heaven to hell, yeah. That's what it said over here. Heaven to hell. He was set up by his fellow ninja and is now on death row. Tired of killing and betrayal, he wants to die. Damn, he just like me for real. Oh, I'm planning to watch this. This is going to be so lit. However, no method of execution works on him because as much as the seemingly apathetic Gabimaru refuses to admit it, he does have a reason to live. He wants to return to his wife, who was the only reason why he softened up and failed to be an effective assassin. Thus, he refuses to die. Damn! I cannot relate to that, unfortunately. But that is pretty cool. Asayamon the Decapitator, a famous executioner, sees this and has a proposal for the ninja. He wants Gabimaru to join an expedition to an island south of Japan in search of the elixir of life in exchange for a full pardon by the shogunate. However, this island isn't a normal island. It's believed to be paradise. However, the island is full of mysteries, and the exploring team consisting of those marked for death might not be fully prepared to handle them. Okay, so I like I saw earlier with the manga, this is a 100-chapter manga. Okay, so maybe 24 episodes won't be enough to adapt the entire thing, but maybe like, I don't know, 24 episode seasons, maybe even just 36 episodes, maybe hopefully that would be enough. I'm sure if this is not 12 episodes, I'm sure it's only 24. This seems like it could be a 24 episode. Yeah, okay, leak 2 split cores. What does it mean by 2 split cores? Does that mean like 2 24 episode seasons, or does that mean like it's a split core, as in 12 episodes now, 12 episodes later? It just says 2 split cores. Okay. Well, it'll definitely be 24 episodes. Maybe that would be enough to adapt the entire manga. I don't know. It does seem like it has a bit of a limited premise. Like, there's a very clear objective, and they're trying to reach that. And it's about this particular setting. Which definitely has room for a lot, but not like so much so that this needs to be a 500 chapter series, like, you know. So if they are able to adapt the full series, the full manga, that would be pretty cool, which it sounds like they could do in 24 episodes, or maybe it'll be more than that, a little bit more. I think at most it would be 48. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It sounds kind of interesting. Is there a different synopsis in the manga that I should read? No, there is not. All right, I will watch a PV and I will jump cut because I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, I can already. This already seems like something I'm gonna really enjoy because it's got like, it looks like it has a weird setting. You probably can't hear this well because I turned off desktop audio on OBS. That should be a little better. Yeah, it's got like a weird setting with lots of weird things in it. Like, what the fuck is going on there? This guy's got hands for eyes. How does he even see if he's got hands for eyes and there's something sticking out of its neck? Bro, what's going on there? Like all these weird sort of monsters, so getting some Made in Abyss flashbacks for real. Not that every weird. Not that every weird adventure anime is made in Abyss, but similar vibes. Hopefully, I mean they are going into some kind of death hole island, so that's cool. And there were also really weird character designs at some point. Oh wait, hang on. Let me give you this super smooth cut. Damn, that's Sakuga though. And yeah, okay, like what the fuck is going on with these guys? Not sure, but I would like to know. Just looking at them makes me think, okay, I want to watch this because I want to know what the hell is going on. These little flower boys over here. So this seems like it has a lot of things that I would enjoy, even if the writing doesn't like hold up incredibly well. I'm sure the setting alone will make up for it, and I'm sure it will be very enjoyable. Who's doing the music? Because the music sounded kind of nice. Yoshiaki Dewa, who actually did the music for Yofukashi no Uta, which I am in the process of watching. That has some pretty nice music. Okay. Anything else that I would know about? Theme song arrangement for the second season of MHA. Yeah, so I guess I guess he's written for Amazarashi. I did not like that OP though. He's done lots of PA work stuff. He did Irazuku. He did Aquatope on White Sand. I think there was a different one he had. He had Nagano Asakara. Interesting. Very interesting. And he also had some contributions to Star Wars Visions. Yeah, he did music for one episode of that. Did PA Works do an episode of this? No, it doesn't look like it. Still, though, pretty interesting. Pretty cool. So yeah, there was some nice music in that trailer. Even though it was only one song, it just seemed kind of atmospheric, like it could be played anywhere. Still, I'm liking what I'm seeing from this. So I will look forward to Jigoku Raku. Alright. But you know what else I'm going to look forward to? Hang on. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me 1 fucking second. Sumimasen. It's back! It's back! Look, it's fucking back! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Konosuba! Oh my god! Holy shit, Konosuba! In fact, that's not all. I don't know if anybody's really noticed, but let me move this over a little bit. Oh, that's as far as left as it goes left. But this lamp over here, hang on. We gotta fix this. You know, I did literally all this without realizing I could just fucking move the camera. Megumin, get your flat ass the fuck over here. There she is. Megumin. I've had her dangling from this lamp the entire time. That's all I wanted to show you. That's why that was this whole big setup. That's what this was for. It has been 4 years since the last installment of Konosuba, which is baffling considering the overwhelming popularity and success of this franchise. They had so much momentum going for them in the late 2010s. They had the first season, which became this huge, just overwhelming success that they did not expect at all. Immediately followed it up with the second season the very next year. And then they just kind of took some time off for whatever reason, but then they said, hey, we're making a movie. Konosuba, this funky, goofy looking anime, is now going to be on the big screen, and everyone's like, okay, that seems like a ridiculous idea, but whatever, it's more Konosuba, cool. And you know what? That movie was fantastic. It was awesome. I loved it. And yeah, that was in 2019, and it's like, okay, well, now what? That was another, great round of Konosuba. Everyone loved it. Everyone went to see it. It was, again, super successful, super popular, super acclaimed. I think Quentin Tarantino said it was like the greatest movie of all time. like unironically, by the way, like he actually gave it like a 5-star on Letterboxd and said, this is why cinema was invented. That was like the best experience I've ever had. Maybe it wasn't Quentin Tarantino. It was someone, though. It was someone very important. Yeah, and what happened after that? A bunch of fuck all. A bunch of fuck all is what happened after that. They just did not do anything with Konosuba, with the entire IP, like, ever again. It just vanished into the ether. I mean, the light novel still came out, and they had a fucking gacha game, because who doesn't have a gacha game nowadays? But what happened to the anime? No one knows. No one can say anything. There's just no more Konosuba being made for some reason. So the people who actually did make it go off and do other stuff. Like this guy, I think it's this guy. He went off to do Princess Connect, which, you know, has lots of the same visual qualities of Konosuba in that it looks fucking amazing. And yeah, Konosuba is just kind of left out to dry for some reason. And I've just been sitting here wondering why. Of literally all of the isekai light novels to just vanish, to not be... I opened Sony Vegas, that's fucking cringe on accident. That's what that noise was. For all the popular mainstream isekai light novels that have multiple seasons to just stop all of a sudden, this is the one that they picked. Not Overlord, not Danmachi, even though it's not an isekai, I don't fucking care. Doesn't matter. Didn't ask. Sword Art Online. What else? No Game No Life is gone, but that's gone. That's been gone for a long time. Still, it's like, of all of them, why Konosuba? Why this? That hurts me because I just love it so much. I fucking love Konosuba. It's one of my favorite anime series. I, for a while, considered it to be my favorite ongoing anime series, but then Kaguya-sama happened. The entirety of Kaguya-sama has come out since the last Konosuba. That's actually not technically true, but almost all of it. And that's just wild. That's upsetting. But, finally, the wait is ending. And we are getting Season 3 of Konosuba. That is not what this is. This is a different Konosuba. This is an explosion on this wonderful world. Not God's blessing on this wonderful world. That is the main series. This is a spin-off centered around Megumin. Why? Because Megumin is the greatest character that has ever been created, so of course they have to make a spin-off about her. Fun fact, if you ever wondered why I enjoy Witch Hat so much, it's because of Megumin. Mostly, I think. There's not like a super clear specific reason, but I do remember watching Konosuba and I'm like, this is the coolest character I've ever seen. Like, she's just so awesome. And it's that fucking hat, bro. It's the hat, dude. This is obviously not a great, not really showing off her hat all that well, but whatever. Megumin has the greatest character design of all time. And I actually mean this sincerely. Like, this isn't a joke. This isn't a meme or anything. This also isn't like me endorsing lolicon shit or anything like that, because I'm totally not. Like, I actually genuinely think Megumin just looks cool. This is the sickest image of all time. This is the greatest thing anybody has ever made. I fucking love this. And we need more of this. And we're getting more of this. She has her own show now. She's made it big. Good job, Megumin. And one thing that I was worried about is that because it's been so long since they've made Konosuba, and because the main visual director, the main guy who's in charge of this anime, has gone on to do other stuff, I was genuinely worried that if Konosuba came back, it wouldn't be the same thing. Because I've seen the opening. I think I have to show you this. Like, this is wild, okay? Actually, I should also show you what Konosuba looks like on average, which you can kind of see with the second season OP. It's just hilarious. This show is such a piece of shit. It's a masterpiece, though. People think that this is like bad animation because good animation is when someone opens After Effects and applies every single effect that they have in their library onto their computer. See, like people will laugh at this. People will clown on this and be like, this is like dog shit animation, bro. But actually, you see just how smoothly darkness moves and how expressive everybody is. This is the mastery of Konosuba. Like, everyone has all these like really goofy, ridiculous faces, these like weird, crazy off proportions. But the thing is, that's just one of the many jokes that Konosuba has. Like, it looks unpolished and unfinished, and well, not even unfinished. I don't think it looks unfinished, but it's just like it looks very off kilter because the entire series is a joke. The joke of Konosuba is that it's supposed to be every other light novel isekai where a guy dies, goes into another world, and has to defeat the Demon King to get brought back to life. That's what Konosuba's story is. Except it does literally everything but that. Like the whole the whole Demon King thing is not only never really a thing that Kazuma and others work towards, but it's not even a thing that's taken seriously in the world itself, because the entire world is designed in such a ridiculous way that the Demon King literally has no influence whatsoever. Like, and no one cares. Megumin is a part of this clan, this family of mages that all have crazy world-ending levels of magic. And they and they just get into fights over really ridiculous and petty shit all the time, and like, again, almost like they like threaten to destroy the world the entire time. Like, every time they do this, the entire world is at risk because they are all so powerful. And then Kazuma asks, well, if these guys are so strong, why don't they just go and defeat the Demon King? And they're like, yeah, well, we could do that whenever we feel like it. We just haven't agreed on what we're going to do with his palace when we defeat him. So that's why we haven't done that yet. Like, that's how seriously the big bad boss of Konosuba is taken. Not at all. Everything in the series is just a ridiculous joke. And so is the visual style, because again, you freeze a frame of it like this, and you're like, wow, this is total dog shit. But I mean, what's going on here? This bitch is like flipping through the air, doing all these complex motions, and there's frames to this. Like, there's actually, like, this is Sakuga right here. This is not some like 3 FPS animation that someone had to just throw together in 5 seconds and got paid like 2 yen a frame to do. It challenges what you know about quote-unquote good animation. And I think Princess Connect like really helps strengthen that argument, because again, it's like the same guy who makes this series, and then you watch Princess Connect and it has all the you know, let's try seeing a, I'll just say Princess Connect fight. It'll have like all this crazy animation. See, good animation is when After Effects. This is good animation right here. Yeah, see, look how fluid this is. I think whoever encoded this so that it could be uploaded to YouTube kind of did a shit job, because I'm seeing a lot of like, I don't know, not great stuff. Why did my right speaker cut out? My right speaker died. See, like, this is I think what you would imagine a quality animation to look like. All right, now let's look at some Konosuba animation. Well, we already did that with the OP, so I think you already, that's but let's look at the mobile OP. See, this is what will like, this is what freaks me out. This is what I thought Konosuba might become. Okay. God damn, that's loud. See, look, just there's something wrong with them. This is wrong. See, this is what normal anime looks like. This is what everything else looks like. But this isn't what Konosuba looks like. And it's like I've stepped into some bizarre realm where like everything where the characters look right. The characters look normal, but they don't look right. There was something very, very wrong and disturbing about this. This is not my Konosuba. And see, they do all like the same callbacks. Like, look, they did the bum, 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 you know, dance in the OP. Yeah, they did that. See, callbacks. What other stuff do they got? See, they're smiling. They're all friends. It's just like my Japanese animes. And see, they got the rocks, but they have normal faces. Everyone has normal faces in this. Why do they have normal faces? This doesn't make sense. They're expressive. They move, but it's not the way Konosuba characters move. It's just like gentrified Konosuba. It's the weirdest thing. So I was really afraid of Konosuba becoming something like this. It's deeply disturbing to me. But fortunately that hasn't happened, because they actually do have the same people who have made the Konosuba anime working on this. And there are trailers that have helped confirm this. I think this is the one I've already seen. Yeah, there she is. See? We got all the funny, weird, goofy faces. Something just kind of looks like off and ridiculous about them. But this is what Konosuba is supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like what you think looks good. Because you know what? That's character. If you don't like that, you don't like Konosuba. And if you don't like Konosuba, I don't like you! There's another trailer that I actually haven't seen, I don't think. The struggles of being of mastering explosion magic. Yeah, Megumin is literally just the perfect character. She wears a cool hat and then wants to blow things up. That is her entire character. She's just very enthusiastic about using a form of magic called explosion magic, which in the world of Konosuba is completely fucking useless. It's basically a joke of how, like, the ultimate attack in RPGs is like statistically it's the most powerful attack because it deals lots of damage, but the drawbacks of using it are so severe that it's completely worthless, and in a practical battle you would never ever use it. That's what explosion is in Konosuba. But Megumin is determined to be the greatest explosion magic user ever. And then she just screams explosion and it's really funny. That's my arsonist Dautaru right there. That's Kino. That's just peak character right there. I fucking love Konosuba. I'm so glad it's back. I'm so glad Megumin is back. And also Yunyun is back, and we kind of have like this joke on the podcast about how Yunyun is the greatest character of all time. Yunyun's great though. Yunyun is pretty cool. I love you. I love me some Yunyun. I also just like saying Yunyun. What a great character. There's so what the fuck? Uo core. And it's got fucking Onimai on the cover. I can already see where this is going. Oh, interesting to note that there's actually two directors in this. So this guy, Takeomi Kanasaki, is like the chief director of Konosuba. Chief director. And then there's another director. And this is the same for season 3, which does not have a release date yet. Although it does exist. It is by a different studio, technically Studio Drive, which is a studio that has done like nothing, basically. They did Vlad Love, which is something I really want to see still. They're doing the Uzumaki thing, which is only 4 episodes, but it's taken them like 1 billion years to make because of the style they're going with. Oh wait, they did the last season of Fumetsu. I didn't know that. I don't know who Studio Drive really is specifically. But yeah, they're on Konosuba. They've got Konosuba now. But again, it's like the same people, so it doesn't really matter. But the point is, it kind of looks like the main director of Konosuba, who was that chief director, he might be like actually stepping away from Konosuba after the Megumin spinoff and season 3, because he's got Princess Connect now and maybe other stuff to do, which is respectable. But I do like that he's still here. And what I imagine is going on is that if he is like moving on from Konosuba, he's still stepping in as chief director for these 2 installments so that someone else can take over for him. So that he'll like teach someone how to direct Konosuba and create more Konosuba. Because hopefully now after this 3-year break, hopefully now we will actually just get Konosuba regularly. There's literally no excuse to not have Konosuba be made regularly. Unless the issue is literally just a matter of manpower, which is understandable. There's a lot of anime that comes out, a lot of anime that doesn't deserve to come out. Konosuba is one anime that does deserve to be made every year. So they should prioritize people working on that instead of crap or whatever else we'll get into at the end of this season. At the end of this video. If I ever move on from this, I said I was going to make this short and I'm already an hour in and I've talked about like 5 shows. Lol. If you don't love that, you don't love the preseason impressions on Lux's Junkyard. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really comfortable knowing that Konosuba hopefully has a stable future ahead of it. That we're not going to have a long 3-year break anymore, or 4-year break between installments. There's just no reason for that. People want to see Konosuba. People are demanding more Konosuba, and we're finally getting it. Stick with this. Keep going. Don't stop until it's over. And there's a lot to adapt of Konosuba, by the way. There's like a billion light novels. There's only 5 of the Megumin spinoffs, so they could probably just do 1, maybe 2 seasons of the of this, and then they'll be done with that. But that's fine. That's okay. But Konosuba has 20 volumes, 17, and they only adapt 2 per season. They've only adapted 5 volumes of Konosuba to date. So there's a lot ahead of them, but I hope they will eventually get around to making more of that. All right. Next, here we have something that I am looking forward to, something that I'm very interested in, something that I've wanted to look at for a while now. This is an adaptation of Oshi no Ko. Now, I don't know what that is supposed to mean specifically, but I do know from watching Hololive a lot that Oshi means like favorite over there, because whenever you see people watch one particular VTuber a lot, they're like, oh, this is my Oshi. They're the one that I watch the most. It says my star. So maybe that's what this is. I do understand it's an idol series, but the thing is, the reason why I'm so looking forward to this and why I've wanted to read this for a while is because this is a manga written by the creator of Kaguya-sama and an artist. The artist did Scum's Wish, which I think is a great combination. I think that this artist is fantastic. Not a very good writer. Scum's Wish is not good. And, you know, Akasaka Aka is a better writer than he is an illustrator. I think that his manga art for Kaguya is fine. It's fine. It looks okay. There's nothing really wrong with it. But he is a better writer, and he just kind of said like he has announced that now that Kaguya-sama has concluded, he says he's not going to draw anymore. He's just going to focus on writing manga, which makes sense. So now he's got this thing. I don't know what's really going on with it, though. I don't really know anything about it other than that it's an idol series. So let me read this. 16-year-old Ai Hoshino is a talented and beautiful idol who is adored by her fans. She is the personification of a pure young maiden, but all that glitters is not gold. Goro Amemiya is a countryside gynecologist. This is the first time I've ever seen that word be used in an anime. And he's a big fan of Ai. So when the pregnant idol shows up at his hospital, he is beyond bewildered. Oh, I can already tell where this is going, but I will just continue. Goro promises her a safe delivery. Little does he know, an encounter with a mysterious figure would result in his untimely death, or so he thought. Opening his eyes in the lap of his beloved idol, Goro finds that he has been reborn as Aquamarine Hoshino, Ai's newborn son. What? That is not where I thought this was going. What? With his world turned upside down, Goro soon learns that the world of showbiz is paved with thorns, where talent does not always beget success. Will he manage to protect Ai's smile that he loves so much with the help of an eccentric and an unexpected ally? Okay, so where I thought this was going is I thought this was going to be a drama about this idol girl and her trying to hide her pregnancy. Because what I understand about idol culture is that it's very unhealthy, so to speak. Fans of idols don't appreciate them having personal lives, to put it bluntly. So even like voice actresses, in anime, just them getting married is like a big deal, and they usually keep that secret until it's like totally 100% a thing. Like they don't open relationships with each other. They don't openly share their relationship status until they are married. So basically, an idol getting knocked up by whomstever would be like fatal to her career, because people don't want to know that. People don't want to hear that, because fans of idols treat them like she belongs to them, like in a very objective way. I'm not mincing words here. It's super toxic, it's super sus, it's super not okay. That's just the way it is, and that's the way it's been for a very long time. So, even like I brought up HoloLive. Even in the virtual realm, people will get mad about the female VTubers collaborating with males. Like male VTubers just at all. It's like that, even that has generated some very negative discussion. It's a sick world out there. So I thought it was going to be about that. I thought it was going to be this girl continuing to operate as an idol even though she's pregnant. And so it would be dealing with the consequences of that, if it were to come to that, her struggling to, like, I don't know, accept it, or wondering what to do with it, like, get rid of this baby, abort this baby, or just suspend her idol activities in general for the suspicious 9 months. I don't know. Instead, it just cuts to this guy dying and he's now born. I hope they at least show that. I hope... Wait, okay, hang on. I hope they... Did I just accidentally say that I wanted to show a fucking anime childbirth? That's not what I meant. I meant I want them to show that, like, pregnancy, debate, consequence sort of thing. The stuff I was talking about a couple months ago. I don't need to see her giving birth. If they do show that, I will be impressed, though. I will be like, wow, never seen that in an anime before. Oh my god, that took a fucking turn right there. Holy shit. I did not mean for that. But I'm not gonna lie, the whole, like, reincarnation baby plotline is significantly less interesting than what I was thinking about. But never doubt genius mangaka Akasaka Aka. Okay? Never doubt him. This man cooks. Let him cook. So, yeah. I do have to ask, though, why do the characters have shit in their eyes? Oh my god, she's also Rie Takahashi. Jesus Christ, Rie Takahashi is eating this season. Bro! Save some roles for the rest of us, girl. But no, really, why do all the characters have shit in their eyes? Why are they like this? Okay, she doesn't have shit in her eyes. Why is it her specifically? Why does she have shit in her eyes? Why does she have one shit in her eyes? Why is it like this? It's weird. I don't think I like that. So wait, his name is Aquamarine. He's also got shit in his eyes. He's reborn. His name is Aquamarine, the doctor, but then he's reborn, and then the child's name is also Aquamarine. Oh no! His name was Goro Amemiya. Okay, no, I'm dumb. Huh. It still could be an interesting anime about idol culture or something, though. I don't know. I want to watch some PVs. All right, I had to take like a bit of a break to take care of other stuff. Why is fucking robots in my recommendations all the time, bro? I don't get it. How do YouTube recommendations work? Anyway, I didn't really get anything out of those trailers, to be completely honest. It seems like this might be more of a thing about this guy, because it seems like this guy's actually a teenager, so it's not this whole like idol pregnancy childbirth thing. Instead, it's going to be the pressures of this person who is the son of a celebrity, I guess, which is still interesting. There are definitely lots of different and very interesting angles that this series can go in. This story can go in, and like I said, never doubt genius mangaka Akasaka Aka, the goat. So yeah, all right, I will plan to watch that. I'm looking forward to it. Now, something that I wish I was looking forward to is season 2 of Maho Yome. Mahotsukai no Yome is finally getting a second season. The first season came out all the way back in 2017. So it has been a significant amount of time since this started. There were some OVAs that came out a while ago. Oh, actually, that was 2021. So it wasn't that long. I thought it was like 2019 or 2020 when these came out. But there at least has been some content, and I assume the reason why they haven't made more of it is because of just the manga content in general not having enough to adapt. It's a monthly manga, so I think the first season, which was 24 episodes, adapted pretty much everything that this manga had to that point. It also might be a bit of a problem with scheduling and staffing, because season 1 was by Wit Studio, and Wit Studio is more interested in doing their own stuff at this point. Although they are tied to Spy Family now. They've got Spy Family to work on. But in general, I don't know. Wit Studio just doesn't seem to be very interested in doing lots of adaptations and lots of series anymore. They want to do stuff their way. They want to have more control over themselves, because they worked on Attack on Titan for a long time, and they're like, oh my god, this fucking sucks and we hate dealing with this. Like, it's cool working on an anime that people like, but it's not cool having to deal with, deadlines and expectations and shit that we're supposed to do or whatever. So I think that's why they're not doing it anymore. That's why they're not doing Vinland Saga anymore. Instead, they went and did Great Pretender, and then Vivi, and then they picked up some random thing no one had heard of called Osama Ranking. They're like, we're gonna do the shit that we feel like now. Fuck y'all. But now they are doing Spy Family, so maybe that's completely contradictory to what I was just saying. Still, though, I do believe that this is going to have a different team of people working on it, which I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing, if that will have a noticeable impact. I'm sure it will look different, although I can't say I really remember what the first season looked like. Yeah, this is nothing. Can I get a real PV, please? Let me jump cut. Okay, it looks fine. It looks like I don't really remember if the first season had a particular style to it. I don't remember too much of the first season in general. Although before I go on about that, I will just say it looks fine. So that's fine. The first season, I really wanted to like it, because I think the core of the series is really cool. This, weird mystical creature or whatever the fuck he is, Elias, who just looks awesome and has such a sick voice. I think his voice actor is some guy who looks like he belonged in like a progressive metal band. No, that's not the same image that you had earlier. Yeah, see, here we go. Look at this dude. Tell me this guy wouldn't be playing bass for Dream Theater or some shit. And yeah, they have this, there's this very weird, complicated relationship with that guy and then Chise, especially because he literally buys her as a slave, which is, kind of sus. But it's also her, like, experiencing the world of magic. And there's lots of interesting things in it. The problem is, it would never really, like the story never found its footing. It was a lot of stuff that just kind of happened, and it would be resolved really quickly. Like, anytime a conflict would occur or appear in the anime, it would be resolved very, very quickly. Like, a lot of episodes would end in this big dramatic cliffhanger. Like, there was this, I remember this one episode where this completely new character showed up and is like, all right, I'm taking Chise now, and then just like poof, disappears, and it's like, oh my god, what the fuck? Chise got abducted, but then actually this guy wasn't really like a bad guy, and this is totally fine, and Chise is safe, and it's like, well, why was that so dramatic? Why did you make that a big cliffhanger if it wasn't a big deal? That's what I remember about this series. It's like lots of things would happen that would seem really intense and serious, but then they would be immediately disengaged. So it just made it hard to take seriously. Like, whatever was happening, it's just like, all right, well, who cares about this? Whatever. I don't know though. I kind of need a refresher on it. I think I would love to rewatch it if I had any time whatsoever, but I don't think I really need to rewatch it. I hope I don't really need to rewatch it. I will watch those OVAs. So that's something I should keep in mind. Maybe I should just PTW these, just so I, have them on my radar. But yeah, I don't know. Aside from that, I still think that this could have a good story, because I think it has interesting characters for what it's worth. It was just a little bit too disconnected. Like, lots of disconnected vignettes that often varied in tone a little too wildly. But maybe it could be good. I hope it will be good. I will plan to watch it. I will watch this eventually. PTW. Okay, there we go. Next we've got Mashal. It's magic and muscles. Mashal. Wow, Mash Bernadette, or just Burn Dead. Love it. That's a great name. Lance Crown. These names are sick. What the hell is this? Why has he got racing stripes on his face? What is he, a Dodge Viper? Oh, what does this remind me of? This is like a guy I've seen before. He actually looks like a Skate the Infinity character. They all kind of do, to be honest. What is with the marks on their face? They've also got this very sharp style to them that I don't know if I particularly appreciate that, but it's something, I guess. Let's see. This anime is about Mashu Kiriolite, I hope. He has a fake magic mark on his left cheek. Oh, it's magic marks. That's what it is. I see. So, blah, 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 blah. He was born without a mark, leaving him unable to use magic, but was given a fake mark by Brad Coleman. Just an extremely normal name. Okay. So that people wouldn't be let on to his lack of magic. Oh, so he goes into Hogwarts, and then Hogwarts. I always say it as Hogwarts, by the way. That's just how I've always said it. Hogwarts. He gets into Hogwarts, but he can't use magic. Instead, he just is really strong. Is that's what's going on? Like, it's One Punch Man, but but he's in a school of magic. To everyone else living in this magic-dominated world, a young and powerless Mash Burndead is a threat to the gene pool and must be purged. Living secretly in the forest, he spends every day training his body, building muscles strong enough to compete with magic itself. However, upon having his identity exposed and his peaceful life threatened, Mash begins his journey to become a divine visionary, a role so powerful that society would have no choice but to accept his existence. That is so... He is so real for that, though. He is so fucking real for that. I'm rooting for this guy. Hell yeah. Down with the magical patriarchy. Just let him just be a strong guy without magic. In order to maintain his peaceful life, the magicless Mash enrolls in the prestigious Easton Magic Academy, competing against the children and some of the most powerful and elite in the realm. Lacking the very skill needed to survive at Easton Magic... Whatever, I said that weirdly, sorry. Mash appears to already be at a disadvantage to his fellow classmates. In order to achieve his goals, Mash will have to fight his way through every trial using his fists alone, overcoming magic with muscles, all for the illustrious title of Divine Visionary. This sounds fun, to be honest. This sounds really fun. It's by the director of Engage Kiss. Yo, that's an anime I wanted to see, personally. I don't know why I clicked that. So yeah, it's got a funny premise. The characters also look funny. So that's pretty cool. Let me watch this. I don't know if you can hear this, but he's going like the entire time, and that's hilarious. This show is amazing. You know what? I don't need to see anything else. I already know that this is a good show. Adding to my plan to watch list. I will say it's by A1 Pictures, who I don't trust still. I don't know why people think A1 Pictures is a good studio now. History has shown that they are not. I don't care if they've been alright for the last couple of years. What have they done besides, the stuff that everyone actually cares about? What the hell is this shit? My Kagami no Kojo? The Solitary Castle in the Mirror. What the fuck is this? This isn't a real series. That's a movie, but still, it's not real. No one saw this. See, they did Engage Kiss. No one liked Engage Kiss. They keep doing fucking Sword Art Online, which sucks. Yeah, fuck A1 Pictures. But we'll see what happens with Mashal. Okay, and we've got Osama ranking. There's a spin-off spiritual successor to Osama ranking. Yeah, it's called Parent. This is Parent Story. So it's not quite season 2 of King's Ranking, but it is something new in the series of King's Ranking. I don't really know what that means, actually. DB. That looks like the premise for a regular Osama ranking. So, yeah, I don't know. Is there, anything about this that I need? Is this... I feel like if it was season 2, it would just be called season 2, I don't know. Maybe they adapted Osama ranking, out of order, and then this is going to be chapters that they skipped over, or chapters that aren't all that important. I have no idea. It's 10 episodes. Okay. Let's see. Manga readers. It's anime original. Okay, yeah. So that's interesting, I guess. It's an anime original installment of King's Ranking. I have nothing to say. I only saw one episode of King's Ranking. I hear it's really good, though. It's on my finish or fail list, so whenever I roll it, I will watch it. And I'm sure I will enjoy it, because it's pretty cool. I guess after that, I will just plan to watch this. There we go. Let me refresh that I know. Okay. I got those. Wow, this is literally the first time in a really long time where I've actually got planned to watch for every one of the top 9 shows. All of these are I haven't run into a sequel of a series that I completely fucking hate yet. That's amazing. All right, Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. No, that's not what this is. Yet loving Yamada at level 999 because he has nine. Is it Yamada of the Seven Witches? But now he has 999 witches. That would be cool. After her boyfriend cheats on her with another girl he met in game. Hang on, I'm just gonna hold on. I need to interrupt this. I'm sorry. I will finish the synopsis in a second. But before we continue, I just need to remind you all that Kiritsugu cheated on his wife. Okay, let's continue. Akane Kinoshita learns the hard way that gamer boyfriends can be just as bad as the offline variety. Oh no! anything but anything but gamer boyfriends. How horrible. As she vents her anger by beating mob monsters to a pulp, she has a chance encounter with Akito Yamada, a guildmate with an afro and no mask. Yamada is unsociable and curt, hardly the type of person to make Akane swoon. However, while his gaming stats might be maxed out, Yamada is inexperienced in the matters of the heart, and against all odds, she finds herself moved by him, making new friends along the way. Can Akane shake the heart of Yamada, a final boss level high school boy? What the fuck is this shit? This is the dumbest shit I've ever read, bro. What the fuck? Oh, hey, Kanabun is doing the OP. Who the fuck is Yuho Kitazawa? I don't know, but Kanabun is doing the OP. It's been a minute since I've seen a Kanabun OP. What's up, you guys? What's up? All right, that's cool. I just can't get over the gamer boyfriend kind of shit. I don't know. This is just dumb. This seems like really just lame and dumb. Is this going to be like, I don't know, everyday normal guy character with no particularly interesting qualities about him? Just, and then girl who's like cool and interesting. Just falls in love with him for no reason or something. Kind of like Shikimori-kun. Or Shikimori-san, sorry. Mixed up my pronouns. Akane is a female college student living in Tokyo to attend a university. She was born in Gunma. Her boyfriend invited her to join a game, but then Takuma dumped her after cheating on her with a woman he met in the game. So fucking stupid. What is this, like 2009? Playing fucking RuneScape, buying GF? Yamada guild member notices her dragging her affection for Takuma and releasing her frustration in the online game. Soon after she runs into Yamada, isn't the only one. Her weakness is the I don't know, dude. This seems like a premise that is totally displaced. This seems like an anime that should have been made in 2010, but it's 2023, and it's somehow being made now. I don't know. It's by Madhouse, which for some reason Madhouse has decided that they want to do crap. They were one of my favorite studios for a while, and look, they did Sunny Boy, so they cooked with that. But aside from that, I guess whenever they're not doing Chihiro... Never mind. You know what? It's only been very, very recently when they started doing this. Maybe I was just thinking about that because they have that vampire show that no one is watching. The one that somehow has a second season, and they keep doing Overlord for eternity, for a billion years. That's what made me think that Madhouse is doing crap. They also kind of have No Guns Life. Just kind of. This exists, I guess. Although that was 2020. So they've been doing Chihai Furu. They had Sunny Boy. They popped off there. They had Boogie Pop, which I know people didn't love, but like, good on them for trying, I guess, because that was a popular kind of cult series. And then right before that, they had Soriori. So, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Madhouse. You didn't deserve that slander right there. Director of Cardcaptor Sakura and Chihaya Furu. What the fuck? Let me watch a PV and see if there's anything worth actually looking at here. Okay, well, I can't really tell what's going on in these PVs because there are no subtitles for them. I don't like the way this show looks. It has that same, like, very, very light sort of a look that I was just complaining about with something else. I forgot what show I was complaining about it. With Tonikawa. That's what I was mad about it. And I don't think it's this. I don't think it's as bad as Tonikawa. I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they will do some cool stuff visually because it's Madhouse and it seems like it's a good director. But I don't know. I don't like this character design. This does not. This does not look good. There's something about. There's just something about this. I just don't like it. Uh, Same with oh, she lost her slipper. It's like Cinderella. Whoa. Hey, wait a minute. This is just the guy from No Game No Life, I think. I don't know. He's got a long neck. I don't know. It doesn't seem interesting, and that synopsis is just so cringe. This show seems like a decade old already. So I'm going to pass on that for now. But you know what? I have a tendency to be wrong about rom-coms, I think. Because last season, there was Tomo-chan. And I looked at that and I said, that sounds fucking lame. And like, it would get old after one episode. And people were like, Maz, you were extremely wrong about that. Tomo-chan is actually really good. And I'm like, oh, well, heck. Look at me being ridiculous. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I thought this came... God damn it, I thought this was coming out in summer. Fuck! Fuck! I want to... every time I, like, want to exclaim fuck, I think of Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. There's an episode where he gets shot, and he just goes... Fuck! And it's the funniest thing ever. That guy has the funniest voice of all time. I hope my microphone actually picked that up and didn't translate it as background noise. Otherwise, that joke wouldn't have landed. You know what other joke hasn't landed? In another world with my fucking smartphone. It's back, guys. After, after 6 years, they decided to come back with Isekai Smartphone. It has been 6 years. See, this is how long. This is the fucking problem I've had with Konosuba. And Konosuba took so long to make a new installment that fucking Isekai Smartphone came back. How the fuck did that happen? How did we get to this point in society where Isekai Smartphone has to come back? Why? Who allowed this? Who gave anybody permission to do this? JC Staff? Fuck you, JC Staff. Fuck you. You know, I've tried so hard to defend you. You and your fucking useless ass goddamn studio. I've always told people like, hey, JC Staff, you know, they get a lot of flack because they fuck up the big shows. They fucked up Shokugeki. They fucked up One Punch Man. I think people like don't like Danmachi anymore or something. I don't know. As if Danmachi was ever good. They fucked up Devil Mafia husband guy. Yeah, they fucked this up, although that wasn't really their fault. That was just someone who was just a fucking idiot. But whatever. They screw stuff up. And people don't like them. But I'm like, hey, look. Sure, the mainstream shows are flops. But then they've got, like, other stuff that's really good. Like, now I have to scroll way down. Where the fuck was it? Like, Last Period. Last Period was good. Somehow this is like the lowest rated anime in their catalog. This was a good show. I don't know why people don't like this show. This one was great. It's a gacha adaptation that is just very anti-gacha. It just actively makes fun of gacha culture and gacha games as a whole. It is like, this shit's fucking terrible, and you should not engage with it in any way. And I'm like, damn, they're so real for that. As someone who hates gachas, I guess JC Staff has been in the trenches for a while. Like, what have they done that's been good lately? Damn. Is JC washed? JC Staff is fucking washed. I was kind of interested in this. I started watching this and it was kind of interesting. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. So I don't know. Maybe that will hold up. And there's a second core coming out next season. But anyway, now they've got this. I don't know. What do I say about a show that is called In Another World with My Smartphone? It's an isekai that it was one of the first isekai to be guy ordinary guy going to another world and becoming all powerful for absolutely no reason. Um, and then it's just him living a quiet, comfortable life where he just gets everything and there's never any conflict. Everybody just loves him for no reason. He has 9 wives. He literally gets to marry. He literally gets to marry every single character in the show. He marries this girl. 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 He marries this girl, and he marries both of these girls. He marries all of them at the same time. You. This is the good ending for waifu wars. Everyone argues about who is best girl. Well, here we go. Here's Isekai Smartphone saying they're all best girl. Isn't that wonderful? We never have to have discourse ever again. We can all just agree that everything is good and everything's fine. We're all happy and we all enjoy it. Yay! I fucking love things. This girl's 12. But he marries her. Let's. I wanted to move on, but we're dealing with some other shit here. Isekai cheat. Ise leave? Is that the name for it? I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world, too. A chance to come back. A mysterious door stands open, inviting a boy who's been brutally bullied all his life to take a courageous step forward into the unknown. On the other side, he finds a horde of priceless artifacts in a world as filled with magic as it is with monsters. The most shocking revelation, however, is that he can bring whatever he wants back with him, and when he returns to Earth, it won't be long before this double life changes him forever. That actually doesn't sound as bad as some of these other isekai. Those are some spikes right there. But why is there no anti-aliasing done to this image whatsoever? Why does it look pixelated? Why does it look like something that was created in 3DS Flipnote? What is this? Like, I don't know, redo of Healer, where a guy suffers and he has a shit life, but then everyone is gonna get their comeuppance. There's something weird about these character designs. Who did the art for this light novel series? Rain Kuwashima. Wow, an actual name. What do they got? There's a lot of shit here. They've done lots of light novel art for lots of things that no one has ever read. Ever. Only one of them has been adapted into an anime. What is this? Kuwashima Ren. She looks like is this like a VTuber? A painter who likes red hair. Alright. There's some people following. Some people I know who are following this person. I don't know. Alright, let me just get out of there. I will just say, character designs are odd. See, look at this character design. Ridiculous, right? Crazy. I don't know. There's something very off-putting about her face. In her face. It's like the way their faces are constructed. It's like their eyes are a little too far apart. And a little bit small, but also really detailed. Like they've got very vivid eyes. Yeah, their eyes are too far apart. Why are their eyes separated so far like that? It's kind of like, I think what's going on here is that it kind of reaches into this uncanny valley sort of thing, where I feel like the character designs are trying to be, I think they're trying to go for a slightly more realistic style of face. Because obviously anime faces don't look, like human faces. But I think they want to have kind of realistic looking eyes. But then nothing else about the character looks realistic. They still got the simplistic anime nose and mouth. So it's like, why they even bother? Also, their hair is very shiny. This almost looks like Gohan's. I'm not even like saying this to just, doing my. I'm not trying to be on my Gohan's shit like usual. And don't worry, there will be a time. I don't think in this one, but next season, Summer 2023 is the season of Gohans. Let me just say. Let me get you hyped up for that. So I'm not just trying to be on my Gohan shit. It just looks very unusual. Um, yeah, I don't know though. Millie Pensy. Wait a minute. This is the studio that did Berserk 2016. They did. I didn't know they actually did real stuff now. They did Copcraft, a show that exists. They did I'm a Spider. So what's your fucking problem? And then Berserk 2016. And then they did Berserk 2016, 2017. The sequel. Remember that? Remember when people got really mad about Chainsaw Man having the worst adaptation ever? I'm just bringing that up for no particular reason. Alright, I think I get what's going on here. Guy's unremarkable fat dude in real life, and he gets bullied for that. But then he finds a way. There's like a secret room in his house that he goes to fucking Narnia. That's what happens. He goes to fucking goddamn Narnia and then stays there until he becomes the strongest guy, which somehow translates into the real world. So now he's a strong guy in the real world, and that gives him courage and stuff. You know, that would be a cool story if it weren't for the fact that he goes to fucking Narnia. What am I supposed to take away from that? Like, hey, stick up for yourself by, I don't know, going to fucking Narnia? Alright, let me just check my goddamn closet to see if I can go to fucking Narnia. That's the kind of shit that I always hate about isekai. That's the kind of problem I have with series like this. It's like, the message behind it might be kind of cool, where it's like, ordinary guy is able to do stuff, but then it's because they just OP'd their way in a fantasy world to do it. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, I don't have access to this. So, no thanks. That's not a very interesting story. Why would I care about a guy who is able to solve all his problems by walking into magical doors? I don't have magical doors. Give me a magical door, and then we'll talk. While you're at it, give me $2,000. Here's this series called Kimi wa Hokago Insomnia. Insomniacs After School. Finally, an anime about me! It all started with the death of one of the astronomy club's members. From this, the rumored ghost of the club came to life. Grumpy insomniac Ganta Nakami, just like me, stumbles across the moderately rebellious yet easygoing Isaki Magari in the astronomy club's abandoned observatory. Magari is jolted awake and tries to escape from the scene, only to have a broken door prevent that, forcing the two inside. The two forge an unlikely friendship, leading them to use the observatory as a safe space for them to interact. This series follows the Insomniacs Nakami and Magari's time in the Starlit Observatory as they help each other cope with insomnia and the lasting effects it has on student life. You know what? As someone who has trouble sleeping, like, unironically, like, I'm not even joking when I say just like me for real. Like, I'm nocturnal. I have a very unusual sleep schedule. This seems like a series that I need to be watching. These character designs are old. It almost looks like Sonny Boy. Hang on, who did the characters? This is a manga, right? A manga. Makoto Ojiro, 8.52 score, by the way. Almost in the top 100. She's got a sideways baseball cap. What is it with girls in sideways baseball caps? Why is that so appealing? That's just cool. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anyone particular doing character design? Yuki Fukuda doing character design for Plunderer. Yo, let's go. This show fucking sucked. How does this have a higher score than last period? This show was actively offensive and awful. Last period is a gem. God. This person doesn't really do character designs, but they've got old-fashioned character designs in this. I don't know. I just thought this might have been something old-ish. Kind of like how Sonny Boy got the character design, the character designer of Perfect Blue. I don't know. by Leiden Films, who is kind of mixed. I'm mixed on as a studio, but the story seems appealing to me personally. Is there dialogue that I can actually read? Yeah. Okay. How about this one? Y'all motherfuckers got to start subbing your PVs in English. How is it how are we in 2023 where I can't get a subtitled PV in English for anime still? Like, why is that so hard for everybody? I don't know. Or maybe they do exist, but my anime list is just bad and it's showing the wrong ones. But wait, hang on. Does everyone can relate this from having insomnia? Everyone should watch this anime no matter what. I agree. Uh, People think this is going to be another Call of the Night or some shit. Skull emoji. I don't know. Call of the Night's fine. Whether it is or isn't, I think it probably will be irrelevant. But it sounds interesting to me. I'm going to watch this. I'm looking forward to it because I can't fucking sleep. I hope this anime will fix that. And hopefully not by being boring, by the way. If I actually want to sleep, I would say I would watch Isekai Smartphone, but that anime would make me mad. It would make me mad and I'd stay awake, fuming at it. Anyway, Boku no Kokoro no Yabai Yatsu. Oh no, Yabai! The Dangers in My Heart. Kyotaro Ichikawa may look like your average middle school student, but in his heart he dreams of murder. What the fuck? Thus, it is no surprise that the one he wants to kill the most is never far off from his mind. The class idol Ana Yamada. Is this a fucking school shooter anime? What is this? Eating alone in his beloved school library, he inadvertently begins to rendezvous with Yamada, who comes to secretly gorge on her beloved candies and sweets. Through their interactions, Ichikawa discovers just how much of a ditz Yamada is and can't help but support her from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Yamada herself can't help but tease Ichikawa relentlessly due to his flustered reactions. With an array of heartwarming daily interactions, the distant bond between the two grows into something more than just library acquaintances. Perhaps in time, Ichikawa will come to realize that his murderous desires have turned into something else entirely. What? Well, Juki Hanada. Been a minute since I've seen. Wait a minute, they got Yorushika on the OP. What? How'd you get Yorushika on the OP? How did you do that? Wait, do I know this director? Yeah, this is the episode 1 director of Rakugo, the best episode of Rakugo, and he directed Mashiro no Oto, which also had really good directing. Damn, they got people I like working on this anime. What the hell? Kensuke Ushio is doing the music? What the fuck is this series? Why is Kenji... What? They got all kinds of dudes on here. Mitsu Domo. I've never seen this. Three-way struggle. I've literally never heard of this series, but that is what this mangaka has done in the past. Okay. Very interesting. I just can't get over the fact that it's like about a school shooter and See, he looks like a school shooter. Come on. Damn. You know what? I'm not watching anything about this. I'm just planning to watch because that is such a fucking baffling concept that I just have to know. Like, what the hell kind of shit is this? That does not... This seems extremely unhinged and not okay, but that's exactly why I want to see it. Just like casually brushing off the fact that this guy is planning to murder people. Like, okay, all right, anime, okay, show, let's go. All right, Isekai Shokan wa Nidome desu. Summoned to another world for a second time. There was once a man who was summoned to another world and saved it. Of course, he became too popular there and turned into an isekai normie. However, that man fell into a trap and was forcibly returned to his original world. Moreover, he had to start over as a baby. This is a story of a way too fantastic ex-hero who lived as a gloomy high schooler, and he gets summoned once again to that same other world in a very unexpected development. No, thank you. Otonari ni Ginja. A Galaxy Next Door. It's a childcare anime. Whoa. We're going to learn how to take care of children. It's the childbirth anime. This is the season of childbirth. Ever since their father died, Ichiro Kuga has struggled to support his two younger siblings on nothing but a small inheritance and a passion for drawing manga. But it's becoming harder to keep up with his growing responsibilities and deadlines, especially after his last two assistants quit to follow their dreams. Just as he's nearing his breaking point, the beautiful and scarily competent Shiori Goshiki applies to become his new assistant. But there's something almost otherworldly about Goshiki, and soon Kuga finds his reality turns upside down when she suddenly declares them engaged to marry. So it's Kakushigoto. Is that what this is? It's Kakushigoto. Except the guy actually has a wife. The guy's wife didn't die. Like Kakushigoto. So it's happy. It's nice and it's happy, I guess. Yeah, let me go to AnyDB and just gaze upon the character designs, because I don't know, that might say something. Looks like Karin Araragi. I have no things to say, but that's actually good in this case, because at least it's nothing bad. I don't have bad feelings about it. I will watch a PV. Hopefully it has English subs. It does not have English subs. Fucking hell. I fucking hate you guys. Fuck you, anime. Why do you have to be Japanese? This is bullshit. Episode 1 is out, by the way. This reminds me of an anime of a similar title. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Why? Because they have doors? It's the first door type of anime. Okay. Is there a subtitled PV? Nope, I can't find anything about this. But it sounds kind of nice, I guess. I already have... I have lots of stuff at PDW. I have lots of stuff that's planned to watch. But a lot of that stuff was like sequels of stuff that I haven't seen yet. So I guess I'll just try this one. It seems okay. No strong feelings about it, though. Kuma 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 Bear. It's the first Coomer type of anime. I saw the first episode of this series. I literally could not tell you anything about it. I genuinely have forgotten everything that happened in this anime. The first episode, the one and only episode that I watched. It has some really, really adorable character designs. It was the most boring anime ever, though. It's just an anime where a girl is playing Sword Art Online, but she's wearing a bear outfit, and that's funny for some reason. I have no fucking idea. So that I don't know. That's just it. It's just a very normal anime. Now here's something that I am hoping is going to be good. Here is Tengoku Daimakyo, Heavenly Delusion. This has one of the sickest key visuals of all time. What the fuck am I looking at right here? It looks like two dudes about to predict the weather pattern of something. Like this big severe thunderstorm is about to hit your area. Watch out. Take an umbrella with you while you go outside. But then there's also some cage. It's like, I don't know what the hell this is. It actually looks like trees, but then the trees kind of form veins, and then this is an eyeball. It's like, what the hell? That is so sick. And then this is like, I don't know, Darling in the Franks cult, I guess. And this is just, I don't know, some chick looking up. Like each of the three visuals look completely different, and for some reason the one on this on the main page is the most boring by far. I don't know. What is this about? I have no idea, but it is by Production IG. Whenever Production IG does something, I like to believe that it's important, it's worthwhile, because they don't do a lot of stuff. They did do Danshi. Oh, this is kind of important though. It is kind of special because this was a made direct to Toonami anime. So, yeah, no one liked it. It sucked, but it was unusual, I suppose. They did Awashi last year, which I hear was quite good. So that's cool. And then they've got like old stuff that they do, like like they're still trying to make Ghost in the Shell a thing nowadays. And Ultraman, they've got something there. They're still doing Psycho Pass for some reason. What the hell is this? Rakudai Majo? Failure Witch? It's a kids witch thing. So that's cool. It's a movie, it seems. So that sounds fun. Cool. And now they got, oh wait, they're doing Kaiju number 8. Whoa. Oh man. I hear really good things about this manga series. It actually doesn't have the particularly great score. I hear like I've seen just people just like going off on this. Like people are saying this is like the best active manga right now. But anyway, no, I don't want to click that. Where am I? All right, Heavenly Delusion. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it has some cool people working on it. Who's directing it? It's no one in particular. Although they've at least been part of good productions. Like 86 has a good production. Actually that's about it. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head. Kensuke Ushio is doing the music for this. Okay. He's busy this season. And it's a manga. I wanted to say this reminds me of something, but I actually can't think of what. I need to stop doing that. I need to stop thinking that things look like things. Because I never know what they actually look like. Let's see. He's got, and yet the town moves. Oh, it's one of those Shaft anime that no one ever talks about, but it's like, oh, I think I've heard of that before at one point. Something that's just kind of old and no one talks about at all. At first, I thought I saw that they did I Am a Hero, but that's just the anthology. When is I Am a Hero going to get adapted? Kind of surprised we haven't had that ever. Maybe it's one of those manga that just can't be adapted into anime. I don't know. I also heard the ending of this was like the worst thing ever. Like everyone loved I Am a Hero so much, and then it ended, and people were like, "That was a piece of shit." Okay, anyway, what is it? Within the safety of the walls, youths are raised in a nursery-style setting by robots. While life there may appear stale on the surface, the children are full of potential and curiosity. In many ways, it is like a slice of heaven. The outside world is a hellscape. It is almost entirely void of anything mechanical and is now inhabited by bizarre yet powerful supernatural beings. Maru, with the aid of Kiruko, is out there crisscrossing what was once Tokyo for heaven. But after searching for so long, maybe heaven is more of an untenable dream than a potential reality. Huh. Interesting. So it's like Attack on Titan. Oh man, it's Disney Plus. Yeah, I did notice that Disney was on the production team, which is funny. I don't know what that means for English speaking countries, because I hear like I think it was Tokyo Revengers was like supposed to be a Disney Plus show, but they never put it on Disney Plus. It's just like nowhere. Like it's literally just impossible to watch Tokyo Revengers legally in America because I don't know. Oh, even this one? Come on, it's fucking. God damn it. This is probably not going to have anything in it. Music sounds pretty cool. Sounds atmospheric and stuff. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Was that a fish? That is a fish with arms. A fish with lanky, springing arms. I don't know. So I can't really see anything, but I can't really tell what's going on in anything, but it sounds interesting at least, so I will plan to watch. 13 episodes. And how long is this manga? It's still going on. It's been going on for 5 years, though. So, yeah, 2018 was 5 years ago. It's a monthly manga, though, so I guess it's not like a super long manga. But I don't know. I am looking forward to it personally. It sounds interesting. Hopefully it'll live up to whatever hype I have for this Mob Psycho looking ass poster. Alright, but at least there's a lot of interesting stuff coming out this season. That's pretty cool. We love to see that. My Home Hero. Tetsuo Tosu, an ordinary salaryman, discovers his daughter Reika has been physically abused by her boyfriend, Matori Nobuto. Trying to learn more about him, Tetsuo uncovers Matori's scheme to extort money from Reika's wealthy grandparents and finds out that he is a member of a crime syndicate with a history of murdering his former girlfriends. Damn, that's rough, buddy. Filled with rage and fear at the thought of Reika being in danger, Tetsuo ends up killing Nobuto with the help of his wife Kasen, successfully disposes of his body. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go! Now as the members of the syndicate begin to question Nobuto's sudden disappearance, Tetsuo and Kasen must work together to ensure the safety of their daughter and prevent her from getting involved in the predicament any further. Yo, it's like fucking Breaking Bad, actually. Like, someone's just doing what they gotta do to protect their. Well, it's not really like Breaking Bad, but you know what? It does seem like a that seems like the synopsis of an adult drama that you would watch on like CBS Primetime or something, or like I don't know, some other fucking channel. Channels don't exist anymore because nobody watches television. But you get what I mean. Like, this seems like a good adult drama thriller. Like, that is what that synopsis actually gives. Like, if I just heard that was a new show coming out on Netflix, it's like, ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Like, everyday, ordinary guy who has to do dangerous stuff. That's why it's kind of like Breaking Bad, I think. But that sounds kind of cool. This is a manga. Decent score. This poster almost kind of reminds me of like Inuyashiki. Oh, this is by the same person who made I'm Standing on 1 Million Lives. That's like wait, is this an original? This is a manga. Wait, what? But the story of this manga is. Wait. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. I did not see it in the published manga page. Like, that's why I got confused. That's weird. Okay. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is like some isekai or something. I didn't watch this and it looked good. And I heard it wasn't good. But this seems a lot more promising, in my opinion. Art by Masashi Asaki, who hasn't done anything that has been adapted into anime yet. They've done lots of manga art though, so that's pretty cool. It's by Tezuka Productions. Interesting. This is a studio that did. I thought it was the studio that did. Yeah. It's the studio that did Doro. I mean, usually they make like they exist to make adaptations of anime by Osamu Tezuka. So like Astro Boy and Blackjack, lots of other stuff. But then and also Doro technically, but they've also like recently started doing other stuff like How to Not Summon a Demon Lord was on there. Uh, Girlfriend is by them for whatever reason. Like now they're just like a random seasonal studio. Adashima was on there. Soon Lise last season was on there. Yeah, I don't know. And they've got this, but this seems kind of cool. Like synopsis alone, that is definitely like the hardest. This is the hardest show of the season. Just below the guy trying to kill his classmates show. But yeah, let me look at this. Well, that TV was a lot of dialogue that I couldn't understand, so I don't know what was happening, but I'm still very interested in seeing where this story goes, so I will plan to watch it. Yeah. I would also be interested in seeing like where it concludes, which unfortunately it doesn't look like it'll reach a conclusion because it's still an ongoing manga. There's 12 episodes, but I don't know. Maybe it could work as a multi-season story. All right, season 2 of Eden's Zero. This is the series by the creator of Fairy Tail. Season 1 existed. It came out. I didn't watch it because I've never been interested in this person's works. I did read the first chapter of Eden Zero when it came out because it's like, hey, new manga by a guy who has done big popular stuff before. Wasn't interesting or appealing to me at all, so I didn't watch it. And then when the anime came out, I'm like, I'm still not going to watch this. I didn't read. I mixed up my words somewhere. I'm sorry. But when season 1 came out, I'm like, I'm not watching that because I don't think it'll be interesting or appealing to me. And it was, and I say it wasn't. I didn't watch it, so I don't actually know. But it's whatever. Who cares? I don't care. People like it. It's cool. I think the director of it died or something. Rest in peace. Sorry to that guy. But Eden Zero will continue, so that's cool. All right, Kanojo Naga Koshaka the reason why Liana ended up at the Duke's mansion. Kind of a loaded title there. Typhoon Graphics is the studio. I've never heard of this. Oh, they did the Egypt shorts show. Yeah, this just got a second season. Yeah, Suddenly Egyptian God. I don't know. I think I saw the OP for this, and I think it was pretty cool. Wait a minute, they have a fucking Anderson .Paak music video? What? What? They have an Anderson .Paak music video. Wow, you're gonna add Anderson .Paak to your My Anime List favorites. Why aren't more people on this? And it was directed by Shinichiro Watanabe? What the fuck is going on? I did not know any of this. I had no idea. Some people are probably going to be like, wow, you didn't know Shinichiro Watanabe directed an Anderson .Paak music video? No, I did not know that until just now. Anyway, so that's something. Is Anderson .Paak doing the OP or ED? No, he is not. How unfortunate. What is this anime about? When Park Eun-ha dies in modern-day Korea, she awakens in the body of Rayliana. She awakens in the body of Rayliana McMillan, the eldest daughter of a Okay, I've seen this word. I don't know what it means, and I've also never heard it said. What is it? Novu? Nuvu? 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 Nuvu. Okay, glad we got that taken care of. What does it mean? Thanks for the fucking French definition. Newly arrived or developed. Okay, the eldest daughter of a Nouveau Riche of a Nouveau Riche Baron. What is? Is it just rich misspelled? I don't fucking know. Fuck the goddamn French, bro. I thought she was Korean. It's like she was a Korean, and now we're speaking French. However, this is no ordinary world. It's the exact same one as a novel she once read. Beloved by her family, it would seem as though she is in a fairy tale. But Raeliana is far from the main character. She is a mere plot device, whose murder at the hands of her fiancé instigates the entire story. Raeliana has no intention to accept her fate quietly. She sets her eyes on someone in a position of greater power. The View rich male protagonist Duke Noah Volstaire Windknight, aiming to completely change the original story. Using her knowledge of future events, Raeliana offers information to Noah on the condition that he acts as her fake fiance, but the Duke's two-faced nature throws a wrench in her plans. So this is Hamifura. I remember when Hamifura came out, I heard from people that there were going to be a lot more series to follow. A lot more female-led series about someone who's like reincarnated into a story that they read, and then they die at the end of it. So they have to fall in love with someone else to protect them or something like that. That's what this is. Yeah. I like that this is just written in English on my anime list or something. It's a manhwa with 158 chapters, although it's completed, so that's cool, I guess. I mean, I knew it was a manhwa because of all the Korean that it was, all the French and the Korean language crossovers there. I don't know. Honestly, doesn't sound that interesting to me. I feel like I've already seen this. I mean, it's like a slightly different take, but it's kind of falling into that isekai trap once again, where it's like, oh, you've seen the main thing before, but now we've tweaked it in just this small, slight, different way. I don't know. Let's just go to AnyDB and look at character designs, because that's what matters in the end. It's all about family. That's what's really important. This guy looks like me. This guy's me. This is the one that she has to marry. He looks lame. He looks lame. Fuck that guy. It's a decent character design. I always appreciate very long curly hair. Keith Westernberg. Justin Shamal. Wow. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. I think I'm good on it. Although it does have some actors. It does have a voice cast in here. Tomokazu Sugita is on here. Good for him. I'm sure they would get Masahiro Sakurai or Takahiro Sakurai. Sorry, that other guy I was talking about. He's cool, but he's not a voice actor. But other Sakurai, anime voice actor Sakurai is he's banned forever because he cheated on his wife, just like Kiritsugu. That's not okay. That's why I always have to tell you that Kiritsugu cheated on his wife, because don't do that shit. It'll ruin your life. If you cheat on your wife, you will ruin your life, like Sakurai. Anyway, Skip and Loafer. This is a kind of cute key visual, I guess. This looks like a children's book almost. What's going on here? What is with her eyes? Why is her face so excited? Excitable. Excellent student Iwakura Mitsumi has always dreamt about leaving her small town, going to a prestigious university, and making positive change in the world. But she's so focused on reaching her goals that she's not prepared for the very different and overwhelming city life that awaits her in a Tokyo high school. Luckily, she makes fast friends with Shima Sosuke, a handsome classmate who's as laid back as she is overprepared. Can this naive country girl make it big in Tokyo with Sosuke by her side? I'm not gonna lie, I immediately forgot what the synopsis was. I need to reread that. I'm like, what's she's going to school. Yeah, she's small town, going to wanting to be in big city, and yeah, okay, it's whatever, I guess. Who's doing this anime? This director, he looks extremely young. He looks younger than me, and I'm 12 years old. No one who I know is doing the OP or EDs. Anybody that I know making this anime, probably, and I just don't know. Because I don't recognize their names. This guy's done lots of music for anime that no one has watched, like some bullshit called Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. What the fuck is this? That's not a series that exists. Um, uh, I don't know. It looks kind of cute, I guess. Look at this weirdo. She looks goofy as hell. It is by PA Works, by the way. I guess that's worth noting. She has a very normal looking nose. She has a realistic looking nose. They've got realistic. No, it was just her who has the nose like that. That's funny. Huh. Maybe she's like the ugly character of the cast. There always has to be that one, you know. She's like the ugly weirdo. She has glasses. That means she's ugly somehow. That's always a thing in anime. If you wear glasses, you're like automatically hideous. Jack. But anyway, I mentioned before, it's by PA Works. It actually gives me. This is actually giving me Sing Yesterday for Me vibes. The way this show looks. So that's interesting. Oh wait, Tomoyo Kurosawa is doing the main character. I was about to check the. I wanted to check this because just that 1 second of her talking, I'm like, wow, this seems like a really good voice actress. And yeah, it's her. She's the one. Like most notably did she most notably does she does Kumiko. Like everyone loves Kumiko's voice. She has this very, very natural sounding voice that people really like, and I like her a lot. She's just so natural, and yeah, so that's pretty cool. Good to see her on that. Um, she's kind of doing a lower voice too. That's awesome. 15歳。今から東京の高校生です。I don't know. There's nothing I can really tell from this. But, I don't know. Sounds alright. I'll plan to watch it. Why the hell not? Is this a manga? It is a manga. Every manga has a fucking 8 point something score. I should stop using that as a metric to determine what is good and what isn't. Meanwhile, Kaiju number 8, the one thing that I do hear really good things about, doesn't have that. So I don't know. Alright, well, I'm looking forward to watching Skip and Loafer. I will try that. Dead Mount Death Play. Alright, well this is the most rad fucking anime of the season. I can already tell. I can feel it. Dead Mount Death Play. Hell yeah. It's a showdown for the ages as the legendary hero takes on the corpse god Necromancer. Fuck yeah, that's a position I strive for. That's what I want my career to be. The corpse god Necromancer. But when the dust settles, something isn't quite right. In the final moments of their epic confrontation, the corpse god's final gambit shot was wholly unexpected. Reincarnation magic! Across space and time, a boy named Polka Shinoyama awakens feeling not quite himself. Who could have expected that the climactic battle between good and evil would turn out like this? Well, okay, so it's an isekai, or a reincarnation isekai. His name is Corpse God. Get fucked, corpse husband. Your time is over. Oh my god, it's the girl from that Dojin. The one everyone like screams is like awful or something. You know, it's the girl with the pigtails and the glasses. It's her. Wait a minute. Oh my god. How did we get here? What is happening? What is this series? There's also a part 2 for fall. So this is a an important series, I suppose, if it's going to be a two-parter. What in the fuck is this? Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, oh, what? 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 The author of Bacano and Durarara has a series called Dead Mount Death Play about the corpse god Necromancer and no one told me? That's all I need to know, boy. I will say, though, it's by Studio Geek Toys, which is like the most garbage ass studio. So I hope they don't fuck this up. Please don't be dog shit for once in your goddamn lives. I'm gonna watch this. Well, that certainly was another unsubbed PV that I watched, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to watch the fuck out of this. I hope I will watch the fuck out of this. I hope this will be good. It's the director of... It's the director of the fucking Asterisk War. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is a different circumstance, and that was 8 years ago. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I hope it's fine. Please don't fuck this up. No one fuck this up, please. By the way, the OP sounded awesome. Oh wait, they did the OP for ID Invaded. I remember really liking that OP 2020, so awesome. Great. Assistant director. Alright. Nothing that I can take from there. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember the music for Akebi-chan or Mieruko-chan. So nothing to say there, but I tell you, it's an author who has done great stuff, making a series called Dead Mount Death Play about the corpse god Necromancer. There, you don't need to tell me anything more. That's just the best series ever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking this so far. I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I don't love these character designs. They look a little bit Danganronpa coded. They got that kind of they got that style, you know. They got that Danganronpa style. So yeah, this is very obviously anime of the season, probably anime of the year. Or, you know what, it's going to be one of those anime that have like a 6.5, but I give it a 9 because it's just so appealing to me specifically. And you guys are all just cowards. We have part 2 of The Witch from Mercury. I'm kind of... Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on in this visual? Someone was just like, hey, let's just try having as many characters as we can in one image, because, I don't know, we're a bunch of assholes, and we're Studio Sunrise, and we're making Gundam. So we're just gonna draw a bunch of fucking crap. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm kind of interested in seeing what happens in this series, but I'm also interested in seeing what happens in the first season, because it has this ending that I have seen because none of you fucking people on the internet can keep your fucking mouths shut. So I had to see that shit all over the goddamn fucking internet. Because, I don't know. And I mean, like, when I saw it, I mean, it was like the moment that episode came out, everyone was posting that shit. So I didn't even, so you can't even be like, oh, shut up, Lux. It's been like 3 months since that episode came out. No, I saw that shit the fucking day it happened. So, fuck me, I guess. But that's, but I don't know. I'm interested in seeing how it got to that point and where it's going to go beyond that. That's all I can say, though. I will plan to watch it. I will say I'm actually not like super into Witch from Mercury. I don't know. It's just it's very okay. That's about all I feel about it. It's very okay, but it has had some really really cool moments. It has had some highs. Let's put it that way. Okay, next we've got Yusha Gashinda. The legendary hero is dead. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! Harem parody and ecchi. Wow. Genius combination. Alright, what the fuck's going on in here? Far to the north of the world lies Hell's Gate, a portal formerly used by the Demon Lord to invade the human realm. What the fuck? By the way, what the fuck? I got distracted by whatever the fuck's going on top right. God damn, dude. What is this? Thanks to the legendary hero Shion Blade Arts, wielder of Excalibur, and his loyal band of companions, the gate was sealed off and the demonic threat was vanquished. Unfortunately, the seal was incomplete and has begun to weaken, allowing the demons to once again begin their attack. Worried about the safety of his village, selfish and perverted farmer Toka Scott digs pitfalls to defend against the demons. Yeah, that'll work. But fear not, for Shion is on his way to reseal Hell's Gate and save humanity. Or at least he was, because the legendary hero is dead, having fallen into one of the pitfalls Toka dug. Luckily, dealing with the dead is the specialty of necromancer Henri Hainsworth. While she can't revive him, Henri can at least salvage their quest by forcing Toka's soul into Shion's rotting body and dragging him along to Hell's Gate in Shion's place. Not wanting to be left behind, Toka's childhood friend Yuna Yunis tags along. I thought it was about to say Yuki Yuna. I thought that was going to be a weird title drop. Together, the three of them set out as what just might be the most unsuitable party to ever try to save the world. Well, that's not true at all, because Konosuba exists and it's coming back this season, so that's the most unlikely party. Can we see? This is why I got so mad like last year when I was ranting about Eminence and Shadow before I actually finished it, and I was saying this is why Konosuba needs to come back, because we're getting too much shit that's trying to do what Konosuba did. With like unlikely. Now we got this series with unlikely party members, and it's like, whoa, no one's ever done this before. Actually, yeah, Konosuba did it, but we haven't had a new Konosuba in 4 years, so everyone forgot about that. He has a thigh fetish and loves putting knee socks on vegetables he harvests to engage his fantasies. Alright, so this is going to be one of those anime where people are like, damn, so cultured, he gets it, he understands. And people are going to be like, wow, this is like the greatest anime of all time. But it's just another isekai that has done a bunch of shit that has already been done before. My honest reaction. Anything else? Probably not. It's basically the same thing as the first one. Can we stop giving Masayoshi Oishi like songs to do? Can we like does anyone actually enjoy listening to this guy? Because I don't know if this guy has ever made a good song. Every single season he's got like 12 OPs and none of them are ever good. Let's I think that we need to be like a little more upset about this. Let's stop making mid. This guy is the king of mid OPs and he must be stopped. Get him out of here. I don't enjoy hearing him. He doesn't have a particularly great voice. He doesn't write particularly good songs. It's all just a bunch of mid, and that needs to stop. I remember he did Overlord and that was kind of good, the first Overlord OP, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool. And now he just does like every fucking OP under the sun. Stop it. Go away. Um, I'm not gonna plan to watch it, but I'm sure I'm gonna hear a lot about it. I'm sure it's gonna be one of those fucking anime gigas hyping up like, oh, it's so great. It's probably garbage, but guys, it's good though. It's good garbage because it knows how garbage it is. All right, what do we got here? The aristocrats' otherworldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. Teenager Shinya Kazuya died while saving young girls from an attacker, only to find himself reincarnated into the world of swords and magic. It was a dream come true. Though he remembers his life and knowledge of Earth, he is now Kane von Silford, the third son of an aristocrat. Oh, sorry, aristocrat. That was an actual mistake. I didn't mean to. I wasn't trying to be funny. I just love the Aristocats. It's the best movie ever. You know they're making a live action Aristocats? I'm gonna fucking kill myself when that comes out. Being granted the protection of the gods on his 5th birthday turned out to be too much of a good thing for Kane. His stats and boosts are so powerful, he must hide his real abilities and climb the ranks of society as he descends into the darkest dungeons. The ultimate isekai adventure begins as a teen turned child is trapped in a beautiful kingdom he didn't create but might one day rule. Alright, so guy gets isekai'd, gets a strong power, but can't tell anybody he has a strong power, so he has to restrain himself. I know that exists in like 5 other series. I don't know which ones because I didn't watch any of them, but I know that exists. Why are we still making more of those? Isekai one turn kill Nason. Ane Dohan no Isekai Seikatsu Hajime Mashita. My one hit kill sister. Ah, truly the ultimate foe to stop my mother and her 2-hit AoE attacks. It wasn't me who was the strongest in the world, but my sister! As a result of an accident in the real world, Asahi Ikusaba is transported into another world. He tries to enjoy the different world he imagined, but his abilities prove to be the weakest. Just as he's about to be attacked by a vicious monster, Asahi's doting elder sister Mayu comes into this world and saves him. Chasing after Asahi's love, Mayu too ended up in the same world as him, with the strongest of abilities and cheat skills. The fantasy tale of the strongest elder sister with a brother complex and the younger brother with the weakest skills begin. This is literally just MILF Isekai, but they replaced the MILF with the little sister. If this is by the same author, then I will at least be impressed. It's not. I'm extremely disappointed. But it did come out well after. Yeah, after MILF Isekai, so someone definitely watched it and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do the same exact fucking thing, but with a different fetish character." She doesn't even look like a little sister. So what's the fucking point? She doesn't look like Sagiri from Manga Sensei. And I said that just before I scrolled down to see that Trisale is doing the OP, which is hilarious because they did the ED for Manga Sensei. How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did that work out? Are these like the little sister anime artists or something? Is that what they want to be known as? I mean, they've got other stuff obviously, but that's just really funny. Alright, well, that's definitely something I'm not going to watch at all, so let me move on from that. Watashi no Yuri wa oshigoto desu. Yuri is my job. Speaking of, this anime is another one of those that really gets it, I suppose. Some are going to say that. Many people are saying this. Life appears promising for Hime Shiraki, a girl with good grades, a flawless reputation, and a cute face to top it all off. As long as she can keep up her perfect facade, she will be able to accomplish her dream, to be loved by everyone and become the trophy wife of a billionaire. Yeah. You go do that. Awesome. On a day like any other, Hime slips down a flight of stairs and lands on top of Mai Mikoshiba, injuring the latter's arm. It turns out that Mai is a manager of a cafe, and the injury will make work impossible for her. It is decided that while Mai recovers, Hime will have to replace Mai at Cafe Libe, which boasts an all-girls academy theme. Despite causing Mai's injury, Hime is accepted by other staff members with the exception of one girl who seems to hate her for reasons unknown. Hime becomes terrified that the girl has seen her past facade, which reminds her of a troubling event of her past. Okay. That was the synopsis that I read. It's by the director of So it's by the director of Joshi Kosei and Roku no Yusha. So what I imagine is that this will be very over animated but not look good. Because both of those series went for like really complex animation styles. Like they tried to be really flashy and unique, and they try to do like high frames per second animation at complex angles and frames, or like I don't know, just unusual cinematography overall. And it's like one of those things where you kind of appreciate it because it's like, okay, there was definitely an attempt and there was a vision here, but it didn't work. It doesn't look good, but you can at least see how it would have worked if things went their way, or I don't know, if they were better experienced, or I don't know, had a higher budget somehow, if that matters. Oh god, she's got those eyebrows that float above her head, like the girl that I really hate from Yuru Camp Triangle. Oh no, I'm getting PTSD. No, make it stop. Ah, that was vibrant.
3年ぶりか。クソババ。やっとくたばったのかよ。出ていけ。ここは俺の家だ。なんだよクソ。俺がばあさんをバカにしたやつ。全員見返してやるつもりだった。俺がやるんだよ。ばあさんに代わってあの店を。ちょっと待って。じゃあ私たちと一緒に住むってこと？可愛い顔するじゃん。悪い奴らに鉄拳制止。可愛くなったんじゃないかしら。ご飯ができたから呼びに来たの。一緒に食べましょう。上司としても男としても頼りないな。負けっぱなしで終わるなんて冗談じゃない。
Oh shit, I didn't pause this. Oh fuck, well I hope I'm not getting dicked by copyright. When did it unpause? I swear it paused at one point. Okay, well I was like just kind of tuned out and reading Discord messages anyway. Hopefully that's okay. For YouTube. What happened in this? I don't know. It seems kind of ecchi coded. Yeah, it's got the ecchi tag. There were multiple shots of girls in underwear, and some of them were even breasting boobily. So this anime, it's girls gone wild at the cafe terrace with its goddesses. I don't think it's something that I'm going to be interested in watching personally. No thanks. Let's move on. Ao no Orchestra. Blue Orchestra. Can we please stop making series with blue in the title? We already have Blue Exorcist and Blue Period and Grand Blue and Perfect Blue and Ao Ashi, which is like Blue Thermal and Blue Lock. We are done with blue. Why? What is it with fucking blue? I mean, I get it. Blue's a cool color, but can we fucking do anything else, please? Why is it always fucking blue? Anyway. Hajime Aono used to live for the sound of his violin playing. Ever since he was young, he had admired his world-renowned violinist father, who inspired him to pick up the instrument himself. But following his parents' bitter divorce, Aono swears to never again play and heads for high school without a direction or prospect. During a physical education class, the unathletic Aono gets struck in the face with a ball and ends up in the infirmary. There he meets the brash Ritsuko Akine, who begins to play the violin in his room, believing she is alone. However, following a past incident, there have been rumors claiming that Akine is a bully. who has isolated her from her peers, a fact Aono was unaware of. Akina dreams of enrolling into school with an orchestra, but her amateurish playing and lack of musical knowledge grates on Aono immensely. Seeing this as a perfect opportunity for the two to become friends, the teacher suggests that Aono teaches Akina how to play the violin, something Aono is vehemently against. However, as the pair spend more time together, they soon learn to understand and help each other, and Aono may finally discover the lost passion and melody in his life. He learns how to hear the notes again. He couldn't hear the notes. He just can't hear the notes. He's underwater. That's why it's blue. The blue is water, and he can't hear the notes because of his past trauma. It's so deep. I fucking love Your Lie in April. Happy April, everybody. It's April. I'm uploading this in April. Of course, this guy's hair is blue. Of course, this motherfucker has blue hair and pronouns. Disgusting. Let me look at Annie DB for this. She looks like Asuka. She looks like a bitch. She would be a bully. Great character design. Oh, they look alright. I actually didn't even see who is the studio for this. I haven't actually seen anything of like who's making this. Character designs look okay. Nippon Animation. Okay. Oh, they did Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. Wow. What a catalog. Love All Play, Isekai Restaurant Season 2, and then a bunch of like really old stuff. Wow. Amazing. And then they've got Seiji Kishi. Wait, is this the guy? Okay, no, never mind. I was thinking of someone else. I was about to say that this is the guy who does like all of the worst anime ever, like Glass Lip. Like there's a director who has like exclusively done anime that have like a 5.5 rating on my anime list. It's like hilariously bad. It's hilariously bad ratings. But actually, no, this is the guy who directed Kengan Ashura, Fate Grand Carnival, Tsukigakure, Classroom of the Elite, the Danganronpa adaptations, Ass Class. He's done lots and lots and lots of stuff. So this actually might be respectable. No one's really reading the manga, even though it's been out for a while. But I don't know, how the hell do music manga even work? You literally can't hear the notes. Maybe Your Lie in April was actually onto something with that plot thread, with that whole theme of I can't hear the notes. All right, let me check this out. The CG performance. It's a CG performance. How horrible. They're horrified at the CG performance. He's looking at this like, I can't believe this. No. No, thank you. I'll pass on that. Maybe it'll be good, though. And I'm just being an asshole. We'll see later. I'm not interested right now. Niehime Tokemino no O. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. Didn't we just get the King of Beasts? Like last season? Wasn't that some show like the King of Beasts in ours? I don't know. Okay. 100 years ago, there was a great war between humanity and beastkind. Once the war ended, an annual tradition was proposed where a female sacrifice would be taken from the humans to be eaten by the King of Beasts. That's cool. Pretty cool. What a great tradition. We should bring that back in real life. This tradition continues on as the 99th sacrifice, 15-year-old Seraphi, is taken from her village to the kingdom of Osmargo, a miasma-filled realm where beasts live and human entry is forbidden. But Sarifi is not like the previous sacrifices. Her optimism and lack of fear towards the beasts and her fate surprises the otherwise fearsome king. Intrigued by the sacrificial princess and her history, he allows her to freely roam around the kingdom until the night of revelation, despite the potential outrage. Little do Sarifi and the king know, their short time spent together has only slowly set the stage for something unimaginably different for the future of Osmargo. The beast is going to marry that princess and fuck the shit out of her. I can see it right now. I can totally see it happening. This guy is going to fuck this girl. That is where this anime is going. What the fuck is this? This guy's gonna that beast guy's gonna fuck this thing too. There are lots of weird creatures in this anime. Oh my god, it's Gleipnir. Oh no, not Gleipnir. Anything but that. Wow. Oh, there's a mini anime for this. You know, an anime is serious when it's got a mini anime to go along with it. Wait. This cover looks pretty cool. Ugh. I'm uncomfortable. That's not okay. The artist. It seems like it has some nice art though. Wolfful Moon. What is Wolfful Moon? What a funny name. Huh. Well. Very cute, wonderful read. Definitely recommend. Thanks, Dark Pixel. Fuck the what? Did anybody else think that as a kid, FTW meant fuck the what? I thought that for quite a while. It took me a really long time to know that it was not fuck the what. And I was very disappointed when I found out about that. Chiaki Kon, who directed Way of the House Husband, funny enough. And Golden Time. Wait, this person's directed some really good stuff. Wait, it's a director of Naruto. Imagine that. Let me humor myself with the PV. Okay. What the hell was I on? I watched I kind of skimmed through a PV and then I checked Twitter and there was like a fucking tornado that hit Arkansas. That's crazy. During the entire duration of this sort of thing I've been doing, the entire state of Arkansas has been obliterated. Rest in peace. I shouldn't joke about that. I'm sorry. No, seriously though, there was a very large tornado that hit Arkansas. So I was reading up on that. Kind of wild. All right. I'm not watching that show. I'm just gonna say it seems like some high key furry shit. I'm not interested. All right. Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. What God does in a world without gods. Yukito's parents are the leaders of a cult. After he gets sacrificed, he's reincarnated to another world where religion doesn't exist and porn books are akin to child's doodles. He finds it's also a world where your life and death is decided by the country. While obstructing his friend's execution, both of them lose their lives. That is usually what happens in an execution. That is generally the point. Just at that moment, the gods of his religion come to their world and revive them. Okay. Alright. Why does God always have to be a lolly? Maybe I'm just scarred so much from the day I became a god. It's like, that's what this is taking after. You know what? I think I'm good. I think I'll just safely say that I am not interested in watching this, and I don't expect it. That's kind of a cool character design, though. And that it's not going to be very good. If it is, then, well, you know, stranger things have happened. Maho Shoujo, Magical Destroyers. Set in a dystopic near future where otaku culture in Japan has been obliterated by a mysterious organization known as CERN. When Okabe uses the time machine, the phone microwave, name subject to change, to hold a ransom for Ferris Nyan Nyan, and then it erases Moe culture in Akihabara forever. Magical Girl Destroyers follow the misadventures of Otaku Hero, a young revolutionary who loves otaku culture, and Anarchy, Blue, and Pink, a trio of magical girls who admire him. Together they struggle to create a world where you can say what you like about what you do as much as you like. Wow. It's so real. It's not no censorship. It's gonna be here to trigger you snowflakes. I do like the gas mask. Nah, that's Satsuki Kiryuin. That's Satsuki without the eyebrows, which is kind of an irony because you would think that she's just the eyebrows are what defines Satsuki. I think. Hey, it's the director of Tonikaku Kawaii. Weirdly enough, anime otaku. This is what they all look like. Wow, that is the perfect depiction of an anime otaku. They did it. Train otaku. What is this? Idol otaku. It's the guy from Perfect Blue. Pro wrestling otaku. Game otaku. What the fuck is this? And JSDF otaku, the main character from Gate. What? This sounds kind of fun. It also sounds so ridiculous that maybe it really is as bad as it sounds. Like, I don't know. It's like a combination of both somehow. It's like this sounds dumb enough to be awesome, but it also just sounds dumb. He's the original creator. He has not done anything at all. Mad Magic Orchestra is some work that this guy has done. Jun Inagawa. He's pretty serious about getting this stuff out. So that's cool, I guess. Well, he did a poster for Rad Wimps. That's rad. Huh. I don't know. Who's the director? Who's directing this? Oh yeah, I already looked at that. I'm dumb. Fuck. Sorry. It's by Biebery Animation, who have done shit. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, I guess. I was just thinking about Azur Lane and Black Rock Shooter. The new Black Rock Shooter. Those apparently sucked. But they did Quints, which people like that, so that's cool. Which PV? There's a lot of PVs. Damn. I like these little character intros here that we've got here. Like damn, she's fired up. Alright. What? And this had no, this wasn't it. Actually, this is weird. This is a very unusual little teaser that they've got. Can you make anything out of this? Because I can't. Like, what the fuck is that? Also, this had the OP. I'm kind of liking this. Kind of liking the way the characters look in the show. Is this girl just going to say like Gobo, Gobo, Gobo or something? Let her cook! She's so real for this! Talk that talk, girl! Go off, queen! So true, bestie. You know what? This could either be Dark Horse of the Season, the show that no one is looking at, that could actually be really good and surprisingly fantastic and everyone's gonna love it, or it'll just be fucking nothing. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from that, actually. I'm gonna check that out. Alright, here's I guess something I was wrong about, Birdie Wing. So I kind of had like this emphatic no to watching Birdie Wing, and I'm like, no one is going to care that I'm just skipping over Birdie Wing completely. This isn't going to be anything. And then it turns out this was a good show that I totally missed. And now it has a season 2. You win some, you lose some. Congratulations, Birdie Wing fans. I will check this out at some other point whenever I watch the first season, assuming I like it. Alright, Kawaii Sugi Crisis. Too cute crisis. Liza Luna is an alien who wants to destroy Earth upon her first look. Understandable. But the planet has a plethora of good things, and it would be a pity for her to not check it out. Debatable. Thus, Earth is spared from destruction, and the alien starts to wander around places. Soon, Liza ends up in a cat cafe where she will encounter creatures that are beyond her understanding. Alright, now I'm starting to get it. Speaking my language here. It's kind of a funny character design. Synergy SP. What have they done? I feel like I've seen something they've done. Well, they did the girl anime where the guy buys his wife for like $10. That's pretty cool. And they also did Kakus. They did the Kaku show. They did the Cuck show. And they have also got, they did Initial D. What a catalog. Hey, it's the director of the guy where the show where the guy buys his wife for like $10. Cool. Awesome. I don't know. Look at this cat though. It's an anime about cats. It's a cat anime. And I like cats. It's pretty cool. It's a shonen demographic. Really? Is it really? How is it a shonen demographic? Let me check this out. You know, actually, I'm not sure how I feel about this style. But the anime looks clean and it looks well animated, but I don't know how I feel about the way the characters have these really thick outlines that pop out on the screen. I don't know if I appreciate that. Okay, I like that scene of her just fucking smashing that door. That was pretty funny. Yeah. Okay. I'll try it. Why not? Fuck it. How many more shows do I have to talk about? My Clueless First Friend. Opposites attract when a cheerful airhead meets the resident wallflower of his new class in this heartwarming slice-of-life school comedy series. One lonely, gloomy fifth-grade girl is the target of her classmates' relentless bullying and teasing. That is until a new kid arrives on the scene. Friendly Takada is as clueless as he is well-meaning, but somehow he possesses the magic ability to start drawing Grim Reaper Nishimura out of her shell. As the elementary schoolers experience all the fun of a childhood summer together, going from the pool to picking sunflowers and watching fireworks, an unusual friendship blossoms. Cool. Fantastic. Great character design. Konomi Kahara voicing her, too. Okay. He's got a shirt that says mustache on it. And it's got a mustache on it. Did one draw the character designs for these? But like unironically. I'm sure he didn't. Huh. It looks like I was actually going to assume that this was a web manga. It just has that very simplistic, kind of amateurish style to it that you just kind of see on like some comic online, and then it like got kind of popular later on. Shigenori Kageyama. See, it's one really did do this anime. Oh wow, he's the director of Dynamic Chord. This was the lowest rated anime on my anime list for a couple of years, I think. So good job. Good job, bro. You made like the worst anime ever. And now he's directing this. I'm sure it'll be better. How much better though? Probably. It's probably fine. I don't know. I'll check this out like quickly. Oh, so moody. Okay. This guy, this little fruity dude, he's talking way too much, and I don't like his voice. I don't appreciate it. So, no thank you. That alone is making me not want to watch it. Edomai Elf. An otaku elf. Koito Kogane works as a teenage shrine maiden. Japanese shaman. Koito Kogane is a Japanese shaman girl who works at Takamimi Shrine, catering to the whims of its resident, a centuries-old elf who loves video games as much as she hates going outside. Line up your offerings for the otaku elf. Some energy drinks, chips, and video games will do nicely, and watch her new friends scramble to keep up. What? Why is she cringing? I don't know. Whatever. No, whatever. Sure, that's a show that exists. Okay, let's move on. The Marginal Service. So this is by one of my favorite studios, Studio 3 Hertz. And the first image that came out of this is that everybody is fucking naked. So clearly this is a great anime. I have no idea what the fuck it's about. Why are they wearing clothes in this? That's bullshit. Take their remove this. That's unnecessary. There's also no synopsis, but I mean, does it need one? Do we need a synopsis? By the way, this is a never mind. I was thinking of something else. And it's got Mamoru Miyano in it, so yeah, this is definitely a good anime. And it's Tomokazu Sugita, so it's got the cast. So you know what? I don't need to see anything about this. I don't need to know anything more about this than just this. Clearly, this is the greatest anime of all time, and if you disagree, well, then you're the weird one. You've got some issues. Rokudo no Onna Tachi. I can already tell by this image that this show fucking sucks. What the fuck is this? Why do they look like this? Why do they look like this? They look so bad. What the fuck, dude? I almost want to know more just because it's like, how bad is this? Oh man, this guy's done Megalobox stuff. Why? First year attending Aomori High School of Delinquents, bullied by his classmates. What's the fucking bullying this season? Every single show in this season has some bullying aspect to it. Only exceptions being his two good friends who were also social outcasts. Frustrated at the way they are treated, they wish they could stand up and claim the fun, peaceful school life of their dreams. But his life takes a drastic turn when he receives a package from his late grandfather containing their family heirloom. A scroll said to possess the power to save him from impending danger. A sudden glow emanates, leaving a strange mark on his forehead. Thinking that he's received the means to free himself and his friends from the daily treatment, he's shocked to find out that its effects are far different than what he imagined. Although his bullying continues, he realizes that the mark from the scroll acts as a charm, capturing the hearts of delinquent girls. That's a massive W, actually. Oh god, she looks terrible though. Oh my god, that looks fucking awful. Who drew this? Oh my god, it's somehow the anime design is worse! How the fuck did they make it worse? That is so much worse! Jesus Christ! Yeah! What the fuck? Some people shouldn't be allowed to have things posted. How did this get an adaptation? God, that is abysmal. It just looks awful. Like, really, the show is gonna look like this? Why does it look so bad? This is like the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. That's what his scroll does. It makes everyone look like this. Fuck. Alright, here's a Tokyo Mew Mew New second season. I guess you could say it's a new Tokyo Mew Mew New. Or a Tokyo Mew Mew New New. Why didn't they call it Tokyo Mew Mew New New? That would have been best. That would have been perfect. Tokyo Mew Mew New New. I don't know. Tokyo Mew Mew is like it's like a magical girl show from like late 90s or early 2000s. And it's back now. It's back. Yeah, spring 2002. Um, Back for like its 20th anniversary, I guess. But I guess they're continuing it, so it's more than a 20th anniversary. So yeah, I don't know. Cool. And that's about it. All right, now we're in the idol shows that no one is gonna watch. Wait a minute. Hang on. Okay, never mind. Now, there, Keys in the Eye is in this. What? What the fuck is this? This is a story about the bond between girls. Kizuna Ai appeared like a comet in the virtual world, becoming massively popular in the blink of an eye. After winning the Lapland or the highest honor of the Virtual Grid Awards 5 years in a row, she disappeared as quickly as she came. Several months have passed since then. Adden Academy is a school that specializes in training new talent that will make their debut in the virtual world. There, students each with their own hopes and dreams work hard every day. I want to be a virtual artist just like I. A young girl named Miracle enrolls in Adden Academy with this conviction in her heart. There she'll meet all kinds of people and make wonderful new memories with them as they each pursue their dreams. Are you ready? Her story begins now. Why do I need to be ready? Why is my dog howling upstairs? Okay, whatever. If you heard that, sorry. I have a dog, apparently. So is this why Kizuna I went on hiatus like last year or 2 years ago? I remember um Kizuna I, for some reason you don't know who the fuck Kizuna I is. She's a famous character from the super popular anime Maho Shoujo site. And she also happens to have like a side career as being a VTuber. She literally invented VTubers. Maho Shoujo site literally invented virtual YouTubers. Thanks to Kizuna Ai. Thanks to the role that Kizuna Ai played in Maho Shoujo site. Anyway, so even though she doesn't have quite as much relevance anymore, she's still, a big deal for being kind of this architect, being this, iconic figure. And last year, or not last year, but a while ago, she like just announced that she was going to go on hiatus. And when she was on the way out, she was like, "By the way, guys, have you ever heard of NFTs? I'm going to be doing stuff involving NFTs or something like that." And everyone laughed and thought, "Wow, that's fucking stupid." But I guess now she's back and she's got an anime. I guess this is what she was doing or working on. It's a VTuber anime. They're all learning how to be VTubers. Seriously, why the fuck is my dog making so much noise? It's not my dog, honestly, but oh my god. Well, I'm almost done with this anyway, so it's Wit Studio, which is interesting. This is what Wit Studio is doing instead of Maho Yome Season 2. And Signal MD, which is also a pretty decent studio, I think. Maybe not anymore, now that they've done Platinum and Mars Red, and never mind. I thought this was a good studio. They've done a lot of crap, actually. I thought these guys were supposed to be good. I don't know. But, I will, I'm personally not very interested in Kizuna no Alel. More like Lel, haha, like Lel, remember Kizuna I being relevant? What a funny time. Alright, next we've got Opus Colors. What color is the world in which you live? I think I can answer that. One million different colors. Hope that helps. Hope that explains something. All right, let's move on. The Idol Master Cinderella Girls U149. Wow. So there are literally so many seasons of the Idol Master Cinderella Girls that they started to use letters to denote which season it is. So this is probably like the 20th series of the Idol Master, and it's the 149th installment of this series. That's crazy. especially given that I have not seen a single one of these Idolmaster seasons. So cool. All right, Alice Gear Aegis expansion. This is a video game adaptation. Okay. Centuries ago, mankind abandoned planet Earth after the Vice, a race of mechanical aliens. All right, I'm already fucking tired of this. Anytime you've got like I'm just over hearing about some kind of alien race known as a very simple, catchy word, or some catastrophic event known as, the Purge, the Reckoning, the Conjuring, the Ring, the Grudge, the Sixth Sense, things like that. Just get out of here. I'm sure maybe the game is fun. I don't know. This actually doesn't look very actiony at all. It looks like it's a slice of life. It looks like they're about to run into an amusement park or something. I hope they run into a truck instead. All right, Sorceress Stabber Orphan. Sorceress Stabber Orphan is a series from I don't know, 2,000 years ago, and it's somehow being rebooted in the modern day, and no one is watching it, but they keep making it. So that's cool and good for them, I guess. There was a season a year or two ago. Yeah, I guess 2 years ago. And there's one. It's actually last season, and now it's continuing into this season. It's the 4th season of Sorceress Stabber Orphan, a show that exists. Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up. World Die Star TV anime for World Die Star mixed media project. I am not watching that shit because it's probably a gotcha. Mix, 2nd season of Mix. I haven't seen the 1st season. Tosochu Great Mission, the anime series set in the future where humanity migrated to the moon due to the Earth's climate change. It will incorporate original elements unique to the anime, such as human drama about survival, and will feature a diverse field that blurs countries and eras such as Shibuya and the Edo period era and London. Okay, that sounds fucking terrible. Why is it have this really weird, stiff synopsis? This anime is going to have characters and animation and a 90-second theme song at the beginning and end of the episode. Thank you for telling me what anime is. All right, Boss Animal. Boss Animal? A short anime series based on Sanrio's Boss Animal character line. Okay, so this is along the likes of Bananya. That's or even a Gretzko. That's Sanrio, I think, made a Gretzko. So it's like a mascot toy company or something like that. So yeah, I didn't mean to open that. I accidentally clicked that. Gunma Season 2. I don't know what the hell that is. And then some other thing. All right, we're done. We're done. And then there's some net anime, some specials. There's one for Uma Musume. There's an Ultraman thing. Ayo de Mishi. Oh, it's a Chinese thing. Okay. This is where all the Chinese anime go. Every now and then, one of them will be watched by people, and they'll be like, "Hey, it's really good." Yeah, so that's cool. There's an Origairu OVA. Okay. There's an Azur Lane OVA. There's a Psychopaths movie, a Black Clover movie. Rascal Does Not Dream of What Will It Take to Make Her Wish Come True? Why is that so loud? Rascal Does Not Dream of a Sister Venturing Out. Why does this series have the worst titles imaginable? We are getting season 2 of Bunny Girl Senpai. It's called Rascal Does Not Dream of a Knapsack Kid. So you can't even call it Bunny Girl Senpai anymore, which was already a ridiculous enough name, but now you have to call it Knapsack Kid. Or the Rascal series. You have to call it the Rascal series, guys. This series is so full of shit, bro. I hate this thing. I don't know why people like it. I do know why people like it, actually. Princess Principal is getting a thing. Is this the last Princess Principal movie? Because I think they planned on having 6 movies for Princess Principal, but then they cut it down. I thought they cut it down to 3. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. I gotta get on that shit because I liked Princess Principal. I am a pre enjoyer myself, and that's it. That is it. That is all the stuff that's coming out in spring 2023. I said I wanted to make this shorter. Instead, it's 3 hours, just like all the others. I genuinely tried. I fucking tried. There's too many anime coming out. Yaiba, Doctor Stone, Tonikawa. Let's see. We got 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 17. Okay. 18, 19, 20. We got 20 shows on my plan to watch. You know what? It feels like nature is healing. I've got 20 shows on my plan to watch. Some of them are probably going to suck, and I'm going to regret saying that I wanted to watch them. But you know what? 20 shows that I feel like watching, that's a lot more than it has been in the past couple of seasons. Some seasons it's been like 10. So that's cool. And yeah, and it's not just sequels. There's lots of like original stuff coming out. Well, not even like a lot of original stuff, but lots of stuff that just I haven't really heard anybody talking about. So like obviously there's a lot of sequels and then big manga like Jigo Kakuraku and Oshinoko is coming out. But then the stuff like I haven't heard of at all, like My Home Hero, Dead Mount Death Play, which I feel like should have a lot more hype given that it's the fucking Bacano and Durarara creator. Um, and then just stuff at the bottom, like the Marginal Service. What the hell is the Marginal Service? I don't know. We're gonna find out on April 12th. So yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to this season. Spring is usually a big season for anime and hopefully it won't disappoint. Winter was kind of a little bit slow in my opinion, wasn't a particularly great season. And also a lot of it got pushed into spring. So yeah, actually a lot of this stuff is going to be airing in spring as well. So that's something. Um, but yeah, looking forward to this season, and I will watch these anime whenever I can. Looking forward to it. So thanks for watching this whole long ass thing, or even some of this long ass thing, however you did it. Thank you. I enjoy you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next season. Magician.